And
Cool.
one of my guys just
Well, guys, we are live. So the competition you have been waiting for eagerly for a while is here. I'm actually live streaming from Natty's old dungeon today, but that's a story in of itself. Okay, so this is going to be quite different. So let me start off by explaining the rules. So basically, the context here is me and Coach Whitepill. We did a draft about 2 weeks ago where we drafted people from the speed date, and we picked. I picked three, he picked three, right? And we spent 2 weeks training them. Now, and here's the competition. So the way we're going to do this, we kind of established all the rules beforehand. It's going to be kind of like 1v1. So basically, I got all the names in the jar. It's going to be I'm going to pick a name for my team, pick a name from Josh's team. They're going to compete with one girl. So one of them is going to have 5 minutes with, say, Sarah, and then the other guy is going to have another 5 minutes with Sarah, and then Sarah will choose the winner, and then those same two guys will compete with the other girl, Rosario, right? And it's going to be whatever one or the other type of order, right? So it's not going to be one after the other. So then once the girls have their pick, then we move on to the next group of guys, right? That's going to be randomly chosen. They compete with the same girl, then they compete with the other girl, right? So it's going to be basically 6 rounds, I guess I want to say. And then we're just going to see, okay, who got, who the girls chose. Now, for the sake of fairness, to remove biases, we did not tell the girls whose team everyone is on. So they will find out whose team they're on, I guess, after they make their choices, right? So we're trying to keep this as fair and as balanced as possible. So we got all the guys backstage. So again, are the rules clear to everyone, or does that all make sense? Okay, cool. But yeah, so from the girls' part, it's basically the same thing. They're just picking which guy they like more, and just pick as honestly as possible. And then, so we're gonna start off. I guess let's just start right now. So I got the magic jar right here.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
So
I'm anxious. This is fun.
let me kind of shake it up. Let me shake it up.
That's good. The drum roll, drum roll.
Yeah. I should have gotten.
You're really good at shaking it, Alex.
That's just pure coincidence. Okay. Okay. So let's pick the first person. Let's see. We got Austin. Okay. Bam. Let's see who the second person will be. Hopefully, it's not someone that I picked from my team, because then we'll have to put that back. Okay. Let's see who this is. This is Marcos. Okay. It worked out.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
So what we're gonna do is let's just start with Sarah maybe. And we'll put, so we'll have I don't know who's gonna go first. It doesn't matter, because then it'll alternate with the other person. So Sarah's gonna go on a date with Marcos, then she'll go on the date with Austin, and then vice versa with Rosario. Okay, cool. So we're gonna take everyone off for this time. Okay.
Hello,
Hi, Marcos. How are you?
hear me? I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. What are you up to tonight?
Yeah, so I was chilling. I was about to go to the gym, but I was gonna do this first. How about
Oh,
you?
cool. Oh, so you spared some time for me tonight?
Yeah, I actually had a cold, so you're really lucky that I was able to show.
Oh, I'm the lucky one now.
Yeah. Well, we're both lucky. I think you're pretty cute too.
Oh, well,
You
thank
have like
you.
a very wide smile. You look like you're from Wyoming or something.
Wyoming. Why Wyoming?
Yeah. Why
Why?
is Wyoming so funny? You just
I
disrespected Wyoming.
I've just never heard that before.
Mm, yeah, you look like a chill girl who grew up around lakes or something.
All right,
Totally.
fair enough. Do you like water sports?
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
Oh shit. My football team's from there. I don't like water sports, but I like football.
The Ravens? Or
No, the
are you
Commanders.
like the Commanders? Who are they?
Yeah,
Is that a
I
is that a
know.
college football team?
Oh, stop. You're playing. It's an NFL
No,
team, but they
I'm.
they
Are
took
you
away
talking
our
about
name.
okay, so you're talking about the Redskins. I was gonna wonder, like, because people that are from
Yeah.
like the Maryland portion near the National Harbor, or
See, you know
anybody
what's
that's
up. You know what's up with
anybody
the
that's
Redskins.
basically like westward or south of Baltimore is basically a DC fan, and then anybody that's north or eastern of it is a Ravens fan. And like, if you're not in the right category, like, you are wrong. So like,
Yeah.
everybody that lives around where I live, because I'm north of Baltimore, there's like Ravens shit everywhere on the houses every season. But I'm not a spectator, so I don't watch sports, so I wouldn't be too familiar with it.
Oh damn, you're from Baltimore? That is
I
that is
grew up in
not
Baltimore. Yeah.
that's rough. You're probably a real G, huh?
No, I went to high school out in Missouri, so it kind of leveled me out a little, going from the city out to the middle of
So what's
nowhere.
what's like the difference or whatever between Missouri and
Um, well, I'll tell you this, my graduating class was 72 people in Missouri. So it's very small.
oh shoot.
We had one and a half lights. And I say that because we had one street light that was actually like went red, yellow, and green. And then we had one blinking red light at a bridge. So that was it. We had
That
like
was it?
10 banks, 20 churches, and a school. That was it.
Oh nice. So you're like a small
Mhm.
town girl
Well, I mean,
living in a lonely world.
I am living in a lonely world.
Yeah, see there you go.
So,
That's kind of a creepy little laugh. I can't lie.
yeah,
Yeah.
I watch too many scary movies
Are
and
you a
crime
witch secretly?
documentaries. No.
Oh. Oh, that's lame. I like witches.
I'm a bitch though, outwardly, not even secretly.
Really?
Hmm.
Have you tested me yet? Like, have you tried with me?
Have I shit tested you? No, I almost would feel bad doing it to you.
Oh man. You feel bad for me?
You're too
Wow,
easy of a
okay.
target.
Was that a test in itself?
There you go. Now I think you're actually
Mm,
smart.
I'm on to you. I'm on to you.
You're on to
See,
me.
you said you weren't a witch, but you kind of are in a way.
In a way, what makes me witchy?
I don't know, dude. I
Well, you
don't
keep
fucking
making
know.
all of these statements and you're not like giving
It's
any
just
type
a
of,
vibe, you know what I mean? But like,
oh, I give off the witchy
enough
vibe.
about your witch side though. I want to know about like your good side or whatever.
Well, I could put a spell on you.
It might be that you already have.
I believe that is right about 5 minutes. All right, so next we'll bring on Austin. So it's a little transition. All right, thank you for going, Marcos. Okay, let's bring on Austin. And then after each round of guys, we'll also do a little bit of analysis and stuff like that. And then we'll do a debrief at the end and just go over like what are lessons everyone learned. But we'll save that for the end, not to like bias the results. All right, let's bring on Austin. All right, I'm gonna take me and White Pill on off. So you got 5 minutes with the lovely Sarah.
Can't wait.
Aw, I'm lovely today. Thank you, Alex.
You do look lovely today, Sarah, actually.
Aw, thank you. I had a
Even
long
more than you usually do.
Oh, I got dressed up just for this. They
Just for
said it was
me?
a competition.
Just for me?
Well, they said it
That's
was a
sweet. I appreciate
competition,
it.
so I thought I had to go, all out on this one. Although I am wearing like a sweatshirt. I'm not really sexified. Rosario looks really nice though.
It's cold
She's
outside. Don't worry. The sweatshirt's more than
yeah,
appropriate
right.
for a long romantic walk under the red and orange leaves or whatnot.
Oh, yeah? Is that what
Yep.
we're going to be doing?
That is for you to find out. I think you're supposed to be enticing me. Come on.
Oh,
I'm a
I'm
feminist.
supposed to be
I
enticing
believe
you.
in modern values.
All right. I mean, you want me to go at you, I'll go at you.
You'll go with me? That's cool. You also look less red than you usually do. Did you not go to the beach today or what?
So, no, funny story. I discovered that if I actually put like makeup on, like foundation, then my redness doesn't come through as hard. So,
I don't know about that. Are you sure you're just not getting all dolled up for the guys at the beach to
I
come hit on you?
did.
Come on
I
now.
did.
You did? That's your secret. All right. I think
I was here just for you, Austin.
Just for me. Okay.
hmm
I'll
So what else are we gonna do when we walk on the down the path with the golden leaves and all of that fun stuff?
I don't know. You got me thinking about the beach now. I might like that more.
Ooh, I love the beach. I love the water. So
You love the water?
hmm
That's good to know.
yeah, I like getting wet.
You like getting wet? I
Mhm.
like getting wet with pretty girls like you, so I think that works out.
Fair enough.
I want to ask you something interesting. What is
Yeah.
your favorite red flag? Now, I can elaborate on that if you need me to, but
Please
basically,
do.
please do? Okay.
Mhm.
Basically, what I mean by that is something that for like all your friends and whatever, they're going to be like, we're not going with that. But for you, you like secretly like that shit deep down. You're like, I actually don't like that in a guy.
Ooh, that's a really good question.
You're like, there's too many to count. I'm a
Um,
walking red flag myself.
um, I'd say when they come out with control factors that like my friends would be like, he's controlling. What are you doing? Like I like it. I like being told what to do. And I know
You
some
know,
women are like, oh no, like I'm a big girl. You don't tell me what to do. And I'm like, please do.
please
Yes.
do.
Tell me what to do.
I don't know if that's actually a red flag though. That just kind of sounds like
I
what
guess
girl
you
doesn't
know what.
want to
Let me
dominate?
say I guess you'd have to understand my history with men. I've been in some wonderful relationships, but I've also been in relationships where I've been taken advantage of a lot because I enjoy being kind of told what to do. Now, this was also in my earlier, younger years where I had to learn the hard way. But yeah, most girls would not understanding what I like would see that as a red flag, whereas I'm like, that's not a red flag yet.
Yes, okay. Just in certain
Mhm.
situations.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll only tell you what to do when you want me to tell you what to do. How about that?
Exactly.
You
That
like that?
sounds good.
That
See, you
sounds
found
good.
a little loophole.
See, I
See,
know
you could
you.
still be sweet, but still tell me what to do. I like it.
It all depends on the context,
Oh, what context are we going in?
Depends on how late at night it is.
Oh, what
Yeah.
happens late at night? Do you turn into a werewolf?
That could be a loose allegory, perhaps. A
Or
rather
maybe a
strange one.
vampire?
I don't know if I've heard that one before. A vampire. My God, what are you into? Please elaborate on that.
I mean, he's he's like the Romeo of the night, I've come to
Okay,
suck your blood. And he
that's
like,
super interesting. Whenever I
yeah.
rewatch Dracula, that'll have a whole new meaning now, thanks to
He
you.
always gets the hot
My
chicks,
God.
man. I mean, he has like gorgeous
Hey.
skin. He's young, he's beautiful, he never ages, he'll probably never hit erectile dysfunction because of that factor. So I think it's golden, you know?
Oh my goodness. You like vampires.
All right, 5 minutes are up, you little birds. So what I'm thinking we should do, actually, instead of Sarah telling us her winner, she should just write it down so as not to influence Rosalia, and then we both have the girls announce it at the same time. So Sarah, just right now, write down who you think is the winner for this round, and then we're gonna have Rosario go, and then you guys can both announce it at the same time.
Do you want me to just text it to you, or you just want me to say it?
Yeah, just write it down.
No.
Okay.
Just yeah. Good call, Alex. And then so all goes
Like,
first
like,
now with
no.
Rosario.
What?
Austin goes now first with Rosario.
I understand that. All right, cool. So let's we're gonna take me and Josh off and Sarah, and then we're gonna bring Rosario in. All right, there she is. Hola, chica bonita. All right, so we're gonna take me, Sarah, and Josh off. So you're gonna go on date with Austin.
And then
Rosario, how are you? Oh, you're muted.
I'm sorry. I'm fine.
There you
How
go.
are
See,
you?
now we can all hear the adorable laugh of yours. How are you?
Thank you. Fine. How about you?
Good. You look like you have really big blinds in the background. Are you at a beach condo or what?
No, it's my room.
Okay, you just love the sunlight and the ambiance of the daytime. That's
Yes,
good.
I love it. Yeah.
The complete opposite of the vampires that Sarah's into. I don't know if you heard all that. That was interesting.
What?
She said she was into vampires.
No, I'm sorry.
No, that's not your role. That's cool. You guys also have matching shirts on tonight. Did you guys plan that?
No, actually,
No?
no.
Okay. Well, you look great.
Thank you. You're really kind.
Thank you. You know what we have in common? We
What?
kind of have the same name. My last name is Rose.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I didn't know that.
I don't know if it can work out long term for us though. You know, not to get weird or anything, but you know, Rosario Rose, that almost sounds like a stage name. I don't know if that would work. I want to ask you the same question I asked Sarah. Okay, do you so a red flag, right? So something that most people don't like in a guy. But I want to know what your favorite red flag is, meaning something that like your friends and whatnot don't like in a guy, but you like secretly like deep down and deep down in your heart.
I don't know if it's a red flag, but I like when the man takes control of everything.
That's the that's the same thing. That's the same thing Sarah said. I don't know if that's actually a red flag. I think you just want a dominant, confident.
It's like attractive, you know.
Man
It's like
who sees you.
masculine to see a man take control about dates, about planning, about everything. So, but some girls doesn't like. Most of my friends doesn't like that. They want to look like independent, and they don't like to do what a guy wants. But for me, it's not like a really bad thing, you know. If
Yeah.
he's respectful with you, yeah. Actually, it's easier.
You want a man that takes control in a
Yeah, of
respectful way.
all the situation of all the relationship. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good to
And
know. I'll
you?
keep that in mind. Me? Okay. Okay. Mine's actually kind of interesting. Most guys want to like spend as much time with their girl as possible. Like especially first when they're in the like honeymoon phase. I'm not into that. I want to cap it at like 2 nights a week max at first. Because to me,
Like,
that tells me, because I'm busy, like I'm going to the gym, I've got hobbies, I've got a side hustle going, I'm in school still, so I don't have time for like 6 nights a week or whatever. And that tells me that she has shit going on in her life also, ambitions and whatnot.
okay.
What do you think about that?
So you mean while you are in the relationship, or?
Yeah, and obviously, like down the line, you start spending more and more time with someone. But I mean, initially, in those first couple months.
Oh yeah, I agree. Because if you're just
and you
knowing someone that is new in your life, it's okay to start like slowly,
Plus, that keeps the passion up, for whatever may happen on those 2 nights a week.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think that's a
you agree?
red flag. Yeah, I think it's a red flag when someone wants to see you like all the time, every day. It's like I don't like that.
I like my women to be passionate.
Okay, that's cute.
That's cute. What kind of guys do you like? Beyond that, of course.
All right, 5 minutes are up.
Cut off.
All right, so next let's bring on, we're going to bring on, what's his name? Marcos, yeah. All right, cool. So I'm going to take myself off.
Oh, round 2 for us.
What's up, Rosario?
Hi, Marcos. Are you driving?
I call. Yeah, it's kind of where I do these things.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Is the connection choppy or is it just me?
I think it's your connection.
What about now? For real? Is this better?
Kind of.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Marcos. Nice to meet you. I can hear the Latina in your voice, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
super
obvious.
cute. Yeah, I
Yeah,
could just picture you on the beach in La Playa, to be
en
honest.
la playa. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love the beach.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
Let's go to the
It's my
beach and then
favorite
we'll build
place.
sandcastles and I'll just like take control of you and like throw you in the sandcastles at the end.
I
You
never
down for
built
that?
a sandcastle.
Oh, I'll teach you how.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah, but it's gonna be pretty time consuming. I think we'd have a great day on the beach.
Mhm.
You know what I think you'd like?
What?
I said, you know what I think you would like?
What?
Well, like like if we were on the beach, right? And then a shark came up and then I just started beating up the shark for you.
Well, that's
Yeah.
sweet, I think.
Yeah. Do you think that would be hot? Like if I just beat up a shark for you?
That will be romantic, I think.
Yeah, and then we could lay in our sandcastle and you could use your imagination. I'll take you back to the castle or whatever the fuck. Yeah. What's your like your spirit animal or whatever?
Mm, I'm not sure. I didn't talk about it, like never.
Really?
Do you know about those things? Like your
A,
spiritual animal and that things?
a little bit. You would be like you'd be like a hawk.
What is a hawk?
You don't know a hawk? It's like a bird.
Mm, mm-mm.
Oh, like
Could you say it in Spanish?
oh, you gotta teach me Spanish, Rosie. You gotta be my maestra.
Sure, I can teach you
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah?
Actually, I teach people here to learn English, kind of.
Yeah?
I help my
So,
friends a little bit.
do you like it or not?
What?
Do you like it? ¿Te gusta?
To teach English?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Or
mean,
does
if
it
I can help.
frustrate you?
No, it's like it's not like I give them classes. It's just I help them to practice a little bit at least.
Oh, okay. So you're not a real school teacher then?
I'm not a school teacher. I
Nah,
didn't
with
say
me
that.
you gotta dress up and everything. We'll put you in one of those cute teacher outfits too. Yeah. We'll be like, Rosie, how do you say this? Like that. Ooh.
What
My
happened?
lights just turned off. It's because I'm in my car. Yeah. You would look pretty
Where
in
are
my
you going?
passenger seat, I think. Huh?
Where are you going?
The gym.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like to
I
work
gotta look
out?
buff for when we're on the beach together.
Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
you're gonna be like, or whatever you. Are you Colombian?
No, I am from Bolivia.
Bolivia. Damn. Is that like the number one South American country?
Actually, no.
You're like, nah. Damn.
No, I'm honest. It's
You
not.
gotta have some pride, Rosie.
All right.
I
All right.
love my country.
Marco's off. Let's bring the girls on. Okay. So now's you guys are gonna pick who you preferred in that round. So Sarah, since you go ahead.
Well, let Rosario write her choice
Okay.
down now.
Write down
Yeah,
your
have her
choice.
write down.
Which
Who
of
you
those two
choose,
guys you like
Marcos
more?
or Austin? Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling I know how this is going to go, but.
She put it in the private chat, I think.
Oh, in the private chat. Okay, so
Yeah.
so Rosario, who's your choice?
Austin.
Austin, really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay, yay. Okay, Sarah,
But
who's
she
your
can say why. Yeah, let
okay.
her say why.
Yeah,
Let her
yeah, explain why.
Why?
Yeah, like what made you prefer Austin over Marcos?
I'm not sure. Like he was cute. Like I don't know. He was like sweet. I don't know. It's like he was respectful and sweet and fun.
Is there something you did not like about Marcos?
I don't know. It's because if I have to choose between both of them, I choose Austin.
Okay, fair enough. Sarah, who's your choice?
I went with Austin.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. I knew you were going to pick Austin, Sarah, with Rosario. I was pretty sure she was going to pick Marcos, actually. I would have put it at 70-30, so I was very pleasantly surprised. But yeah, I felt like it was with Sarah, like Austin was like the clear winner there. With Rosario, I felt like I was leaning towards Marcos in terms of me. But again, hey, I'm not the one deciding. Doesn't matter what I think about it. It's what the girls think, right? Because I'm not the one that's banging, potentially banging the guys. So yeah.
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows really why Marcus didn't win the Rosario deck, because I did think that he was going to win. But one thing I did pick up on is he sexualized way too early. And so like the throwing her in the sandcastle thing and all that stuff in the beginning should have come maybe at the end of the day, but also softened, like not as intense, I guess, not as more playful and not as like throw you around and be sexual like on the beach, I guess.
Well, I think
that's my feedback for him.
Well, I think one thing that fucked Marcus over is just his overall sloppiness, like constantly vaping, having like doing it from a car, like just like the sloppiness and laziness. Like that's
and we tried to fix that, but like he like that's I think it was a situation where he's has roommates or something. He couldn't do it at his house for whatever reason. So yeah, I tried to fix that, but that was that's how we ended up having to do it. But I actually think that's not the problem. I actually think that he sexualized too hard too early, and our guys are not gonna be able to execute perfectly. He did a few things really good that I taught him, and other things that I didn't want him to do. So this, Alex, they're not gonna be able to execute perfectly the first time. But yeah, I thought they both did well though.
He got bonus points for like making us laugh. So that was a good thing.
Yeah.
I was happy with how Austin did with Sarah, although I felt like there was a few missed opportunities. Like for example, the one time Sarah was like, "I like being wet," and he kind of was like the right response there is like, "Well, I'm gonna enjoy making you wet, right?" Like you just fuck around with that. So I think that there's a lot of missed opportunities there. Another one was Sarah was like something about like, I want to suck your blood. I'll be like, oh, is that the only thing you want to suck? I don't know, like a lot of like little shit like that. I think what fucked Marcos over is like the weird faces he kept making. Like I think that like, I don't know, maybe it's because of the bad lighting or something like that, and just like being too high. This is coming from someone who likes weed. You just can't do it before competition. But okay, interesting. So let's move on to the next round. So let's pick the guys. All right, so I got my trusty jar. All right, let's see. We got Juan Carlos against let's see. Oh wait, this is your guy, so I'm gonna put this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just pick the next one.
And your guy goes first on this next round. Yeah.
James. Juan Carlos versus James. So James is going to go first, and then it's going to be switching order. Okay. Let's start off. Let's just go with Sarah again first, so Rosario can take a break, because otherwise it's going to get exhausting. All right. So James, I'm going to bring him on. All right. Let's see what happens. All right. So surprise! I'm going to steal you all for myself. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm still waiting for my wand, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. You'll qualify for one after this.
Really? Hi, James.
Hey, Sarah. Sarah Bolbaro. Where does that name come from?
Sarah, Bobera, me, my, Momera, Bipa, Bobera,
What is
Sarah.
that?
It's, I don't know if you ever watched My Girl when you were growing up, probably not, but they sang it like they were, like two kids playing and they sang it and it just stuck in my head forever. Now they weren't singing Sarah, they were singing other names, but like you can put any name to it and sing it and just rearrange the remaining words to match it. So.
I see. Interesting. So,
And
what kind
you're
of
just James.
just James? Yeah, I was gonna put my last name, but I didn't want anyone doxing me. So,
Right. No, that makes sense.
yeah. So, what kind of guys are you into?
Um, I like a very mentally strong kind of guy. Physique's great. Those are always bonus points, but like somebody who can kind of play mental gymnastics with me on a daily basis, somebody who can appreciate sarcasm and facetiousness, and somebody who can kind of challenge me and tell me no and, make me earn it.
No, Sarah. Awesome. So, physique. Do you do the same thing as far as physique? Like you keep your body in shape? Do you do anything like that, or you pretty much eat McDonald's every day?
Well, I definitely don't eat McDonald's every day. I am a pretty healthy eater for the most part. I'm not like a gym rat or anything. I just stay active.
Mm.
I mean, right now I have a broken tailbone, so I've been deactivated for quite some time. But usually I'm just like always on the go, always doing something, always involved in something. But like the gym is kind of like the last place I really want to be. So
Mm.
I don't make it like a hobby.
Why is the gym the last place you want to be? It's just not fun for you to like work out.
Yeah, so I think that like when I was with a trainer,
I was doing boxing with her.
Mm.
And that was really exciting for me. It was a place where I could really like rechannel my energy and felt like I was just very involved in the moment. When we tried other things, it wasn't, we tried the pool, we tried like kettlebells and all of those like stupid little, I like to call them jazzercise exercises because they
Mm.
just remind me of, something out of an Olivia Newton-John music video or something. But yeah, like I have to be engaged, like 100% engaged. And the boxing really, it keeps you on your toes, because like she's throwing the mats at, the mitts at you and, or she's, swinging the bag at you, different things like that. And it was just very engaging. So that's probably the only thing that kept me wanting to go more regularly. But otherwise I just get so bored being there and it's not exciting. This is why I do more activities like paddleboarding, for instance. Like you're constantly
Uh,
engaged. You're doing something that you have to paddle. You have to get there. You have to go against the water waves and wakes and things like that. So it's just more. It's you're doing something with a purpose.
sure, yeah. We're gonna have to change that. Me and you, when we go to the gym, I'll teach you like how to squat properly, so you can get the glute gains. Do you squat? Or
No,
is
God, no, no. I
squat?
don't need my legs. I know I'm not going to show them to you, but like I have pretty nice calf muscles already, and I'm pretty well rigged up,
Mm.
especially from the waist down. So like I have purposefully avoid any type of leg type of
Exercise.
building. You know what I mean? Yeah, because if not, like I would have huge thighs and like it just would not be. It would not be pretty. If
I think.
anything, I like more toning down.
Mm.
But I definitely don't want any type of building up because I'm short, so I build easily.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty hot when girls have like big cheeks and then like their
Hmm.
legs are pretty big too. But then
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you're the first girl I ever met that doesn't like the lower body, because I thought the lower body was all girls, and I like lower body too. So.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, it's already there. It's just I don't need to build it anymore. I do have a nice ass.
Mm.
All right, cool. So let's take James off, and then we're gonna bring on Juan Carlos Busman. Sounds like a Narcos character. All right, let
Yeah.
me and James off. Okay, okay. Juan Carlos. There he is.
I love it already.
Hey, how's it going,
You're-
Sarah? Going?
Hello, Juan Carlos. You look
Yeah.
ready. What
Yes.
are you ready for?
Well, I'm ready to break your tailbone again.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I heard about that. It looks like someone got to you before I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are you passionate about?
What am I passionate about?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a loaded question. I am passionate about education. I could say that for a fact. I believe in always learning. I'm a constant lifetime learner. I'm always picking up new skills and trades and things. So I'll go with that one. That's the easy one.
Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, you got a best friend? What's she like?
Well, if you've ever seen the Not Your Everyday Ashley XOXO stream, that's my BFF. So if you've seen that, then you know who Ashley is and what she's like, and
Yeah.
she's quite a handful in so many ways. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are some real troublemakers, huh? Yeah. So, are you spiritual? Like, what do you believe in?
I'm Catholic. I go to church.
Nice.
I believe in God.
Yeah, you got baptized?
I did
Oh, yeah.
baptize, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. I see. You read books?
I actually prefer the audiobooks,
Yeah.
only because I can, like, my days are just so busy and I'm constantly running around all over the place. So I like the audiobooks because I can listen to them while I'm driving or, doing all that fun stuff. I don't have to like sit
Yeah.
and, be still to do it.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah. So, fucking, what we gonna do? Fucking, when I take you on a date, let me see. Fucking, go to amusement park, drink some fucking alcohol. Fucking, have an
You
amazing.
say fucking a lot. Is that like something you just you like to do that so much that you can't help but to say it so much?
Yeah, I'm just like inflamed with like fucking desire for you, you know. So it's like fucking gotta get it and get this show on the road, get it fucking moving, and yeah, fucking take that train, you know, buy the ticket. It's fucking showtime, you know. Yeah.
So are you wearing a robe?
Oh no, I'm wearing a satin dress right now, or a dress shirt. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's unbuttoned, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're pulling like a 1973.
Exactly.
Yeah. It would be better if you had like
We're
the curly chest hairs coming out.
gonna roll back time for you, and you're gonna,
Ooh.
you know, I'm gonna be John Bolton, and you're gonna be my what's your name, you know?
Well, you could tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Mm.
Play on the Bee Gees, baby.
Oh yeah.
Play on.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking live it up to the Bee Gees. Watch.
Ooh, I like the Bee Gees.
Yeah. Awesome. So what are like some important things in your life? Like, what's like the 3 most important things for you, Sarah?
For me, well, I have 2 kids, so they're my number one priority every day, all day. And number 2 is myself, self-care, making sure that I'm in a good place and again, I'm going to take it back to always learning. I'm a very strong believer in that. So always trying to do better, advance, be better than the person I was yesterday, a year ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then number 3 would be, my family and friends, and I love giving all the time. I'm always constantly just being there for people, and I love to do that. So
Yeah, that's super tight because I'm a big part of like my big part of my spirituality is education because I believe in tantra, just creating your own world. So you have to have like knowledge to do that. So yeah, that's like with knowledge you can fucking do anything. Yeah. So like I'm looking to create, real estate business, and that's what moves my heart. That's what makes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like a 5-year plan for that one
Oh yeah. I got like a 25-year plan. Like I got the venture cap, the stage where I go to venture capital. Then
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Look
Hey,
at
real
Coach Juan.
quick.
I think he's gonna have more of his hair.
Can I give him one thing before the second date? Can I just say one thing to Juan? He's not reading his phone. I just want to tell him one quick thing. I can tell him on stream.
Fine,
Juan, just be you. Don't think of all the shit that I told you. You're reading your phone. You're doing too much. Just go back to being you, man. Just you. I just want you on here. Don't even think about what I told you. Just be you. All right, that's all I want to say.
All right, bro.
All right,
Sounds
cool.
like a
So
slogan.
Sarah, write down your
Yeah.
choice privately. And then we're gonna get Rosario on. Bum 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 bum. And then Rosario's gonna go in the same order on a date with Juan Carlos Guzman.
Yeah.
But remember, I don't know if you speak Spanish, but the date has to be primarily English, so you can't just bust in Espanol mode.
Yeah.
You can do a little bit. Why not?
No. Okay, so let me take everyone off, and then these two lovebirds have 5 minutes.
Hey, what's up, Rosario? How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm doing fairly well today. Yeah, I'm just today I was just building a hotel in San Francisco, doing like the electrical stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. What are you up to today?
Today I was with my friends all day. We went to a pool party, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. What'd you wear? Like you wear like something cute?
What?
You wear something cute, or like what'd you wear? Like swimsuit
Or like right now?
No, like at the pool party. Like
a bikini.
Oh, bikini? What color was it?
It was white and black.
Nice. White and black, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any sparkles on it?
No.
Gotta add those.
It's summertime here, so it's
yeah.
like every day we go to pool.
Yeah. Cool. So are you into like spirituality at all?
I like it. I mean, I respect.
So.
So.
Like you just not really?
No, I read about a lot of things, but it's not like I am obsessed with it.
Yeah, I feel you. Cool. Yeah. What do you do to really set the vibe for yourself? Like when you want to have a good time, do you like have like a favorite thing you like to drink or music you like to play?
Actually, I love to dance.
Yeah.
So.
Really, yeah. You dance salsa, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I heard you, like talking about that.
Yeah, and also I like to work out too. I go to the gym and the things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And you?
Yeah. You ever do any yoga?
Yeah, I try sometimes.
Yeah. It makes you feel really good, huh?
Yes, and it's a really good way to work out. You need a lot of strength.
Yeah. So do you really feel like that mind and body connection when you do yoga?
Yes, I mean it's good. Do you like yoga?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I've been doing Kundalini yoga, Ashtanga yoga for a very long time. So I'm just like a practitioner of all that stuff. So that's why I talk about it.
You like meditation and those things?
In the past, right now though, I'm into like trading money and like building real estate, like trying to make a real estate business. So I'm starting with FHA. But yeah, that's what I'm passionate about though. So not everybody knows how to be passionate about that. But yeah. Which culture are you from again? You're from which country?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. Okay, yeah. I don't know too much about Bolivia. Like what would you say your culture is like? Like what are some of the foundational things of your culture?
It's I don't know how to explain it in English. I'm sorry.
All right, that's your
But
English.
it's a really nice country. You have
Yeah.
a lot of nature around. It's like you can, if you want to, if you like to hike in mountains with snow, you can go. Or if you want to go to the jungle and
Cool.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
there are a lot of places. Also, there is a city that is that has a lot of when where they produce wine. If you want to see like the how they make it and that.
All right. All
awesome.
right. So let's take off Juan Carlos Guzman and put back in James. Okay. There he goes. All right. I'm gonna take myself.
Hey, Rosario.
Hi, James.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Muy bien.
Do you speak Spanish?
Un poco. Yeah, un poco hablo español.
That's great.
Yeah. So where are you from again?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. Nice. Is there a lot of beaches that you like to enjoy?
No, actually, Bolivia is like I don't know how to say like in the middle of
Landlocked.
of South America, so we don't have like beaches.
Oh, interesting. You just have rivers. You guys just hang out by the rivers and then just sunbathe.
Yeah, no. If I want to go to the beach, I have to travel to another country.
Oh, yeah. You should travel to Hawaii. There's plenty of beaches in Oahu.
Where?
Hawaii, Oahu. Hawaii is like a bunch, in the part of the United States, and it's like 7 islands, and Oahu is like the major island.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would love to know. Go
Yeah,
there.
can hang out on the beach, and you can put sunscreen on my back, and then we can split a bottle of wine. Or you don't drink, you're sober.
Actually, I don't drink that much. I prefer not actually, but maybe just a glass.
I see. Yeah, me too. Like I used to, I only drink like one beer now or one glass of wine now because, I started to really be healthy, so I enjoy like being sober now. Me too.
That's
So, what
cool.
kind of guys are you into?
That's complicated to explain.
Why? Why is it complicated?
Because I don't know. I think that sometimes it's not like I don't know how to say it, but I mean I like guys that are older than me first because I think they are more. I like focused men that have goals clear and they are like I don't know, fun, respectful, kind. Those
Yeah.
are good things. I don't like toxic relationships.
What is toxic? Like
What?
lying or being like?
No, when I don't like the man is jealous. It's like or maybe too possessive and that kind of things. I had relationships like that, so I learned that it's not good.
Oh, so jealous, like he's always texting your phone, like where you at, or like he's secretly stalking
Yes.
you in the bushes and looking at you.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty crazy. You don't pick up on that before you meet these guys, or they just happen to like keep their personality down and then they just become like that, become like jealous.
Yes, kind of. It's like they pretend to be something and then it's not.
Oh, it's not that. Dang. Yeah. Definitely not jealous. Definitely not. So, where's like what's your favorite place that you travel to?
Mm, I didn't travel that much, but I have been in Miami, Florida, I Orlando and Virginia and Washington and New York.
Oh, you like the United States. You don't
You
want to
know,
go to.
I like, but I also traveled to Mexico, to Cancun. So I like to travel. It doesn't matter where actually,
Yeah,
but
I
I
think.
just want to know new places.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you?
Uh, yeah, I traveled a bunch. I was in the military or militia, so I traveled to Dubai, Bahrain, Crete, France, Italy. Also been to Japan, Mexico. So I've been pretty much all over, and then like a bunch of places in the United States, like Texas, Virginia. Yeah, been to a bunch.
All right. All right, Rosario, write down who you pick as your choice for this round.
Or she can put it in the private chat, either one.
Let's put Sarah on. Okay. Rosario, who's your pick? Wait, let me take James off so there's no pressure. All right, there we go. Who's your pick, Rosario?
She put it in the
James.
private chat.
Yes! Ha! Hell yeah! All right, cool. I was a little nervous about that. Who's your pick, Sarah?
And so
You're muted. We can't hear you.
mute.
Sorry. I said I'm going with James too.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
I fucked up, or I messed up. So Juan had this natural vibe last time he speed dated, and I coached him way too much, and he lost all of that. So I'm pretty proud of him, but it's my fault I overcoached him. He needed to stick to his natural vibe rather than reading notes.
Yeah, he with Sarah halfway through. He started off really strong, and then he was like he had like almost like an anxiety attack. He froze, and he just kept saying fucking.
Well, I gave him too much info. I gave him way too much info, and he was so much more natural on his last speed date, or a couple speed dates ago, because I watched all the speed dates. And sometimes you can overcoach. I gave him way too much to focus on rather than a couple tweaks, and he lost his whole chill natural vibe. So, not every coaching session.
Looking at notes, that was really obvious. I thought that I don't know why he was doing that.
Well, I didn't want them to do that because I gave them too much info is what happened. So if I did this again, I'd give them a third of the info I gave them, just a few tweaks, because they came in more loose and natural on their speed dates before me. So I coached them way too much through this to try and, obviously get them to improve and win. But if I did it again, they got in their heads, and that's the last thing I wanted them to do. So.
Yeah, and I was actually going to say that my difference between the two was confidence and lack thereof. And James didn't flirt very well. He was very standard and to the point, which wasn't the worst thing. He was very normal with his questions, but it was just he was very confident with himself, whereas Juan just kind of the and just kind of not knowing where the flow was going to go from there. And maybe you threw him off,
Well, I think honestly, next time he comes on just random speed date with no pressure, he's going to do 1,000 times better. That's my theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's
it's also a competition
again.
No, I'll get him to come. It's also a high pressure competition. It's like trying to win, for our team. I get that, but I have a theory that next time when it's just a random speed date, he's going to do a lot better. That's my theory. So.
Okay, someone said, just to clarify, Sarah has no idea whose team anyone is on, so that's why we did it. We were trying impartial. We didn't say whose team anyone is on.
Well, she knows Austin, right? Or no? She doesn't know.
I do know Austin, but do we really think that Austin even had competition in that one?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is I think she did. I mean, it just depends on, if you know someone beforehand, it's just a little bit different. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, so Rosario, what was your, why did you pick James?
Because he was I feel that he was more interesting talking with me than what was the name of the other guy? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Juan Carlos Guzman. It's like
Yeah, so and I don't know, it was like the other guy just wanted to talk about the spiritually, like
yeah, that's
just be talking about that. So if you see that, okay, it's okay. I mean, but it's kind of boring if he's continue
yeah.
saying the same.
Yeah, I agree with that. I thought that yeah, the biggest thing that fucked Juan Carlos over is that he was just constantly looking at his notes. Like it's just like super
Yeah.
obvious. Like girls can see when you're doing that. Like if you
Yeah,
are
well,
have them on your computer, so at least you're not like looking down. Like at the very least, like
well, I actually I told my guys to not like look at notes or not look at just be them and like forget what I was saying, just a couple of tweaks here, but it's hard because I gave them way too much info. I overcoached, so
okay. Well, we'll do.
I just gave them too much info.
We'll do a full
Yeah,
analysis at the end, and we can kind of have
Okay,
our
okay.
reflections. But let's
Yeah, it's fine.
let's grab the last person. So we're gonna bring on. Wait, let me think of the order. Who went first this round? With Sarah.
I think it's
James went first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only 2 left. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's bring it on. Niles. We're gonna take off.
All right, Niles. No notes. No looking at your phone, please.
Yeah, no issues there. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, Niles, how are you?
Great, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. Hey, I like your style, by the way.
Oh yeah, what kind of style?
I just like the way you done your hair today. I can tell you put effort in.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I respect it.
Appreciate that.
I like being around women who can clean up nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It takes a lot of work. It's really long, so it just
Yeah. I understand the long hair game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you like when your man can clean up nice too, if you're going to an event.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty casual, laid back kind of person normally, but I also enjoy like when we are going somewhere nice, like how to do it. I can
Yeah,
appreciate a man that knows how to dress well and clean up nicely per se.
definitely. I
Mhm.
feel like you would definitely enjoy a more like chill, upscale kickback as opposed to like more party. And I
Yeah,
like those events more
definitely.
too.
Yeah, yeah. I've had my party days. They're done.
Yeah,
So I'm more of like the local fine dining with a patio and
yeah.
like a brewery or something like that, or maybe a bourbon distillery of
Oh
some
yeah.
sort. Yeah,
I love
something to
breweries.
enjoy.
Yeah, I live
Mhm.
in Nashville, so
Oh,
people around here
okay.
love their bourbon. Yeah, and there's a bunch of breweries near my house.
Yeah.
10-20 minute drive. It's great. You see 50-year-old guys with their cigars. It's a vibe.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle live down there, so I've made a couple trips so far to Nashville, and I
Yeah.
love it. I actually have full intentions of moving there, not anytime soon, but it's on my to-do list. So,
Yeah, it's a great city. This time of year, I
mhm,
like to get outside, so I hike.
mhm.
Do you hike at all?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have 2 dogs, so I like to take them to like our local trails and stuff. They
Yeah,
enjoy it.
just
Yeah.
one over here, and she loves it. Whenever I get her outside, she just runs till she can't anymore.
What kind of dog is she?
She's a golden doodle. Her name's Angel.
A golden doodle.
Yeah,
They are beautiful.
they're popular around here.
Yeah. They're popular everywhere right now. It's like a fad. Like, oh,
Yeah,
you're not cool unless you buy a golden doodle.
facts. She runs into her little doppelgangers every time I walk her. Yeah, it's strange.
That's cute.
Always a conversation starter though.
Oh, I'm sure you probably get a lot of females coming over.
Every now and then. I just feel like
Yeah.
if someone has a dog, it's always easier to connect with them. Like I can tell.
Yeah. Well, and dog people recognize dog people.
Yeah.
Like, I hate cat people. We don't get along. Like, it's a mutual understanding.
Cats are roommates. They're not pets.
Yeah, and
They just kind of share space with you and allow you to exist.
like they're not they're not companions of any sort. They're just kind of
Yeah.
there. Like, oh, hey, pet me, but nope, don't pet me. Nope.
Yeah, like I need you here to feed me, but other than that, you can just get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Like, that's their vibe. Like if it was my decision, I'd run the house.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's the best.
So So what do you do when girls do come up to you and try to pet your dog?
Try to pet my dog. Angel's, she's sweet, so she always like sniffs their legs, tries to get a feel for them. She can tell if they have a dog, but yeah, it's just always the greatest because she always introduces me before I get a chance to introduce myself.
Well, I mean, she's just doing the easy part, right?
I mean,
Or
yeah,
the
yeah.
hard part. She's
I gotta
doing the
come
hard
behind and
part.
do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, what's the heavy lifting contain?
I don't know, a little of this, a little of that. It's just that you get better at talking to people when you go outside, and that's something that a lot of people didn't get back to after COVID. So she makes it easier for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So what else
But
do you
yeah.
like to do?
Oh yeah, when I'm around during the day, besides hiking, I work out, so I go to the gym every now and then. Yeah. So I enjoy that. I enjoy staying physically active. That's a big deal
That's
for me.
good. Yeah. And Nashville has decent enough weather year round, for the most part. I mean, you guys still get snow and stuff, but
Yeah,
I
I wish
remember
we got more.
I
We
was
wish we
down
got
there
more snow.
last Christmas and like my uncle's outside like pressure washing the driveway. It's in shorts. It's like 78 degrees. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then the day we left, of course, like they got like 8 inches of snow.
Yeah, people do crazy stuff out here. Like, but it's a nice town. People are kind.
Yes.
You'd fit
Yes,
right in.
definitely. Oh, I love Nashville. Yeah.
All right. Let's bring on, let's take Niles off. Bring on my man. Bring on Johnny K. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna take me and White Pill off, and then you got 5 minutes.
Sarah, this is literally our second date.
I know. What just happened?
I learned today that you were going to be on this. I'm fucking ecstatic that you're on this.
Oh, look at you.
I'm serious. You're the first girl that I went on a speed date with.
I remember. I remember very clearly.
Yeah,
You were so nervous. You're not nervous now, though, aren't you?
Hey, Sarah, we don't talk about that, okay? It was so funny. Yeah, no, obviously not. I'm excited to talk to you.
Why is that?
You're gonna put on a show with me right now?
Oh, what kind
It's
of
only
show are we
fitting.
putting on?
Shit, we can make a movie. Fuck it. You like movies?
What kind of movie?
Well, see, that I can't disclose at first. You kind of look like, I know some sort of title. It would be like student and blonde. I don't know. I can't think of the title
Hot for
right now.
teacher?
Yeah. I'll be the teacher though. I'm a TA.
Oh, do I have my glasses down? I wish I had my glasses down here. Then you'd really get excited.
Oh fuck! What kind are they? Are they like big
They're
teacher glasses?
total nerd, mom. Like, oh, it's bad. They're like the big ones too.
Wait, I'll tell them to give time.
Oh, I think you're cutting in and out. Something's going on. Is it me or you?
Can you hear me? No.
Let me out. Because I don't know if it's me or you. No, it's you.
Sure.
And then just unmute yourself. There you go. That's better. Sorry.
Perfect. That's fine. So I was gonna give them more time for you to get the glasses.
Oh, no, it's good. Trust me, I'd have to go find them, and yeah.
That's fine. I'll do mine too. Sarah, you don't look red at all, but your neck is a little bit orange. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I'm telling you, even look at my hands. Like I'm just naturally red. It's just me. But I put like makeup on, like foundation, and it just like it gets rid of all that redness. But I'm just naturally red.
That's perfect. I never get red.
I bet I could make you blush.
I'm blushing. Do you see it? Do you actually see it? I'm a little bit blushing right
you
now.
Are.
No.
Aw.
Have you ever seen a black guy blush?
Yes.
Guys, what? Come on, you're supposed to say no, so I feel special. Yeah, I climbed up the motorcycle and everything.
Oh, really? Are we gonna go for a ride?
Yeah, definitely. It's getting cold. Like, we don't have much time.
It's all right. I got some heavy riding jackets. We'll be all right.
Same. I I just got a leather jacket actually. Got
You
one?
did.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, Sarah. It will be. Well, yeah. I showed my other friend our speed date too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Were
He's
you
like,
proud of yourself?
no, I'm much more proud of myself right now.
Oh, I thought you
Are
did
you
great.
proud of yourself?
I'm always proud of myself. I mean, I humble myself a lot, but I'm usually proud of myself.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. What are you down to go on a first date? Fuck. When is break?
Oh, are you in school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you got spring break coming up. Oh, you have winter break coming up actually
Thanksgiving
first.
break.
Yeah, and like right after all of your exams and such, I'll bet you'll need to really I don't know, blow some steam.
Yeah. You want to help me blow my steam off?
I've got a few ideas. What do you got?
Yeah, I feel bad cutting it off here, but because it looked so entertaining, but in the interest of fairness. All right, Sarah. So write down. I'm gonna take Johnny off. So write down privately who is your choice, and just try to be as objective as possible. And we're gonna bring.
Well, second date, not first date, but yeah. You can tell everyone it's the second date. So.
Yeah, I do so many.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm just saying. So
I'm saying, Josh. Though like I said, I'm cool with disqualifying this specific round.
I'm starting to feel like a hoe with all these boys I've like
it's fine. Just keep
now.
going.
You got so many different booty calls going, Sarah. You can't keep track of them all.
Man, for all these guys I'm dating, I really should.
Yeah, we'll just go with
fast.
that's fine. We'll go with the Rosario.
In addition
one.
to getting you the Hitachi, I'm gonna give you like a map of the United States so you can like put like little post-it notes. All right, so let's bring Rosario on. Hello. All right, there she is. All right, so we're going to take Sarah off. We're going to bring Johnny on, and then we're going to take me and Josh off.
Hi, I'm Johnny. What's your name?
Hi, Rosario.
Rosario. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You hablas español?
Of course. I am from Bolivia. Actually, I'm practicing my English here.
Ooh, that's perfect because I'm practicing my Spanish.
Yeah, but I think you can speak Spanish here, like in the show, I think.
Oh, I'm not allowed to?
No, I think no.
Por favor?
What?
No, mi español es muy malo.
No Spanish.
Okay. Apparently, I can't actually speak Spanish. Damn, we're in trouble. What the fuck?
No, because I want to practice my English.
Okay, that's perfect.
Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S. I'm from Indiana. You know Indiana?
Okay. I mean, I've never been there, but yeah.
It's super close to Chicago.
Okay. I always wanted to go to Chicago.
Yeah? You haven't been?
No.
Oh my goodness.
But they people said, well, some friends said that it's like a really nice place. Like you have a lot of theaters and that things. Is it true?
There's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad. There's the skyscrapers are beautiful. I grew up right there. I grew up on the beach, and I grew up in Indiana, right across the lake. You can see the skyscrapers of Chicago, like right in my backyard. It was fucking beautiful. I love it. I'll take you there.
Okay.
As long as you like the beach, then we can do it. Yeah, cool. Are you having fun so far tonight?
What?
Are you having fun?
Yes, I think it's entertaining to be here.
I'm not convinced. You're like, maybe.
No, I mean it's fun, you know. I was actually nervous the first time when the guys invite me, but it's fun.
Yeah, you said when he said bye to you?
What?
You said you were nervous the first time when the guy said bye?
Invite me?
Oh, invited you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. I hope you feel much more calm now because I'm having fun talking to you.
Yeah, I didn't know how was the show, but yeah, it's fun.
No, it's super fun. So tell me, what do you do for fun?
I dance. I am a dancer.
Salsa?
Yes.
Oh fuck. My friend's teaching me how to do salsa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
great.
I'm bad right now, but yo, we should actually salsa. Like I would be down. That'd be fucking fun.
Yeah.
What other kind of dancing do you do?
Um. Right now, I dance. I practice salsa and bachata.
Oh, bachata.
Yes, right now. But I dance since I was 8 years old. So yeah, I dance a lot.
Yeah, that's a long time.
What do you like to do?
I like to dance. As of recent, I used to be nervous of dancing. I never wanted to. And then finally, my friends convinced me to do it. One day I went to, it was, what is it, Mexican Independence Day? I went dancing. It was like a month ago. And now I literally love dancing. It's fun. But I like sports. Do you like sports?
Yeah, I like sports. I used to play tennis. I
Yo,
like.
I can see that. You kind of look like a tennis player.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but you seem like a tennis player to me.
That's good. I think
No, that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
it was my hobby. It was because I just had fun. It
Mhm.
I'm not a good player, but I like to play.
Hey, don't doubt yourself.
No, it's not. It's not because of that. It's just tennis is more like a hobby. It was more like a hobby.
Yeah,
Mhm.
rather than dancing.
Yes.
You're much better at. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I wish we had more time. I'm kind of enjoying talking to you. I don't meet people from Bolivia. I don't meet cute girls from Bolivia very often.
Oh,
All right. Again, I always feel like it ends at the worst time, but
Right.
we gotta stick to the clock. All right, so let's swap out Johnny.
Peace out.
Bring on Niles. All right, we're gonna take me and Josh off.
Buenas noches, Rosario.
Hi.
Hey.
Good night.
Hey, it's nice to see you. Alex said, no habla español.
Yes, you
Pero
can.
no me importaba.
You should.
Tus ojos son tan brillantes.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. But yeah, something tells me, do you have siblings? I feel like you're not an only child.
Yes, actually, I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger.
Yeah, so big house growing up.
What?
I assume you had a lot of people in the house growing up. You're used to sharing, cooperation.
Yes. Yes, I mean, it's a big family, so.
Yeah, that's cool. I respect that. I only have one brother.
Older?
Yes, one older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like if you're an older or younger sibling, it changes your personality a little bit.
Yeah, I think that too, because I think the oldest one always will protect you, so
Yeah.
you will never be alone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The protective instinct is always there, especially if your sister,
Yes.
You got to make sure she's okay, but that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Teaches you good values too. And those are always important.
Yes.
And you said you went to a pool party earlier?
Yes, I was at a pool party because it's too hot here. Like it's summertime right now. So usually we go to pool every day.
You got to have some way to have fun. Did y'all eat at the pool party? Was there food?
Yes, actually, we prepared barbecue.
Nice. Nice. Do you like barbecue a lot?
Not actually.
Oh,
But
what
my
food do you
friends
like more?
like. So what?
What food do you like more?
I prefer chicken or seafood.
You're in luck. I'm good at cooking seafood.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Do you
After
like
our
to
date, I
cook?
gotta make you some
I
breakfast.
don't like to cook.
Yeah. But I enjoy it,
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I mean, I like to prepare desserts or breakfast,
Hmm.
but I don't like to cook like for lunch and those things.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
What's your favorite American food?
American food.
Yeah, when you traveled here.
Hmm. I I can choose. You know, I tried a lot of things, so
Okay.
but I like pizza. I love pizza.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice. Yeah, I can make some pizza for you.
That's nice.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on where you go. A lot of places here, they get pizza wrong. You got to get it right.
Okay. And where is a good place to eat pizza?
Oh, there's a lot of chains in America that make pizza,
Mhm.
but the best places are always family owned. Italian.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
next time.
Depends on what city you go to.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an auntie that lives in Georgia. Right.
Nice. Yeah. You know where in Georgia she lives?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's a big place. Atlanta is the biggest city there, though. A lot to do there.
Okay. Yeah, she used to live in Virginia,
Mhm.
so I went to visit her. But yeah, it was like a nice place.
Yeah. In the summertime, they have plenty of pool parties there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so let's take Niles off. Let's bring on Sarah. All right, so Rosario, write down who was your first choice out of these two lovely gentlemen.
Mm.
Now, once you write it down, just say it. Take a minute if you need. No rush.
No, I don't remember the names.
So the first guy was Johnny, and the black guy was well, I guess they're both black, but the blacker guy was Niles.
Second guy was Niles. First guy, Johnny. Yeah.
Well, wait.
The one she just got off with was Niles. The first
Yeah,
guy
the
was
one
Johnny.
you were just talking to was Niles, and the one before that was here. Let me just bring them on so there's no confusion. This is Johnny.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then this is Niles.
Forgot my name. Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
What the hell?
All right.
Don't want there to be any confusions.
I don't know.
Oh, chill out, chat with the race shit. You know what I meant. I didn't mean it that way. Get the fuck out of here. People making race jokes in the chat. You guys know what I meant.
Yes, nice.
Finally.
What?
Finally, I got one.
Niles?
Let's see.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Say it.
just to confirm, this guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Sarah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, Sarah. Who's your choice?
This one was a little tough for me, but I'm going to go with Niles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a much smoother talker. He was way more confident. Johnny, I love Johnny to death. He did great, but he was very nervous still, and you could hear him fumbling. But Niles was very confident with his words. He didn't seem very shaky or anything on it in terms of his words.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your reason, Rosario?
I think both did a great job, but it's like Sarah said, I prefer Niles because he looked more confident than Johnny.
All right. Well, 2 out of 3. Still a W for Team PWF. But I wanted to be a blowout, but that didn't happen. No big deal, Johnny. Just our friendship is clearly over, but it's all good. Yeah. Okay. So let's just bring everyone on, and we can do a very quick discussion.
Yeah. Review and things like that.
Or whoever's here. Johnny.
The team.
Fucking nervous.
Fuck's sakes, Johnny.
My mind is blown. Johnny was doing the best this whole time. My mind is.
That's
Niles
literally
fucking killed it.
I'm sorry, Johnny.
hold up. I have to raise
Johnny-
my hand.
no.
Literally, every time I come on, literally every girl says I'm the best, and then I don't even win 1v1. Like, what the fuck?
That's tough. That's tough.
Well, to be fair, Niles did really solid. That's the best I've ever seen him do. Niles did.
Niles, my boy.
So
Thank
if
you.
I think if you're
My
up against other
boy.
people, you would have won. But I do think, yeah, you missed some balls. There's like some opportunities that were missed for sure with both.
Bro, did you really
Well,
think I was
yeah.
nervous? I wasn't nervous at all.
I didn't think you were nervous. I just thought you weren't like as confident as you could be.
All right, I'll take it.
You still did great, Johnny. I mean, I really had to think about that one. I was almost going to call a tie, but I had to give it to Niles on that one.
Broke my heart.
I still love you.
Yeah.
Overcome.
All right, so let's do recollection. What did we all learn from this experience?
I'll go. I think I learned to be way more sexual and way more fun, even though like it only helped like maybe 10%. But now to like my real game and start trying to practice it more. So thanks.
I think the real lesson here is that real life change takes a lot of time, and there's only so much you can do in 1 week, and that's why
It's hard.
that's why I think the concept of boot camps is kind of dog shit, because you can only do so much in 1 week. I think real change takes a lot of time, a lot of practice and effort. And I try to put these guys through, like, I was really like relentless about training them. But like, I'll be honest, like I'm proud of everyone on my team, but I think that, I didn't see any major transformations. Let's just put it that way. But that's to be expected, because you're not going to see major transformations in a week.
It's also tough because you give them way too much. Like I'll talk about my guys, but I did too much with some of them. In just a week, I overloaded them.
Did you guys find it kind of hard to coach just like random guys?
I did. I didn't find the coaching itself. I found, because I usually coach over weeks and months. I found, like I said with Juan Carlos, I screwed up his game by giving him too much. I think he did way better before me, but it's like this is a new format for me. I've never like tried to change someone in like a few days, and usually I would give them way less info and way less to do, and I overdid it. So that's the L's on me. It's not on Juan Carlos. And I think when the pressure's off and it's just a random speed date, he's going to do a lot better with implementing some of the stuff I taught him. But I don't want him feeling bad, because it's my fault that I made him nervous. He had notes and everything. When he gets off and he's just him going back to who he was and just slowly implementing the stuff I taught him, he's going to kill it. But yeah, that L's on me. I don't want to put that on him. I overcoached him for sure. But Niles fucking crushed it. So who knows? It's a difference on the student,
Yeah.
Let's ask the girls this question. Who would be this is just for fun, the competition's over. Who would be your overall pick if you had to pick one out of all 6 guys? Jesus, how many bananas are you gonna eat?
There's only one. I don't want to eat too much.
Josh
On
is like
screen.
stress eating. He's like,
I am stress eating. It's my boys. They're like, I'm nervous for my boys.
Sarah, if you have to pick your number one pick out of all the guys, they show up in your bed in 5 minutes. Who would it be?
You can pick me, Sarah. You didn't pick me to win. You can
Not
pick
necessarily opposed to that.
It's actually, I would actually go with James.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Congrats, James.
And I'll say, because he seemed like we could have more intellectual conversations. He seemed like we could, kind of expand more, in that dynamic. And, I'm kind of got a thing for that Asian persuasion. So
I believe in black.
Well, I'm deeply saddened, personally offended. I'm gonna cry now.
All right. Didn't expect
you're too
that.
young for me, Austin.
One's trying to get on my way.
But Sarah, he could be like the pool boy, right? He's the guy that like cleans the pool, and then like
Ashley might take over you because she likes the young ones. But there's I don't know.
Look at Austin over here getting referrals.
I wouldn't hold it against you per se, but you would not be my preference.
Gotcha.
Okay. Rosario, who would be your number one choice out of all the guys?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Of course.
It's like
It's obviously me, right? I would be number one, but forget about me. for a
yeah,
second.
sure.
Yeah, like no
You're
Alex.
mine.
Yeah. No, no Alex. Just
I think Niles.
Niles.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good job, Niels. Damn.
Niles. Yeah.
Killing it.
It's because
Killing
he
it.
wanted to cook for me and do everything for
Hey.
me. So yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
because he's a simp, right? That's why you're saying you want that simp. Yeah. Okay.
No, don't
She
twist
wants-
it, Alex.
she
Don't
wants
Okay,
twist
somebody-
it.
Alex.
Don't twist
Okay.
it.
Right.
Alex,
But
can you bring
also
Juan on, by the way?
Johnny. Also
What?
Johnny
Can you
because
bring Juan on? He's trying to get on.
Oh yeah, sure.
he did a great job.
Johnny did a good job.
Hey,
Cook well, sue me.
I love to hear
what's up,
that.
bro?
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, bro. I got too high for that one, guys. But that was a good experience. You know.
No, Juan,
Yeah,
don't
you
worry
guys
about
did
it, man.
great.
Marcos Maxim.
Marcos blew you out of the water on that one, so don't worry.
Yeah. So, but
Juan, don't worry about it, man.
Get
I
it, man.
overloaded you. It's not your fault, man.
Oh no, I shoouldn't be reading notes. You know, I don't know. I just.
It's okay. Don't worry, man. I made you too
But-
nervous. Your natural vibe is fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, those
You'll
are
get
some
it.
good tips, bro. We're gonna fucking do some great shit, bro. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can live with 2 out of 3. I can live with that.
Oh, you're gonna gloat now on me?
Now,
That's cool. I can take an L. I can take the L.
Niles
Now-
But not
Niles
squished it. I'm
is a
happy.
smooth talker.
smooth. Like I don't even think I have a chance against Niles, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can take the 2 out of 3. I'll take the number 1 guy on the stream. I'll take the
I'll
number
take
1
it.
contestant.
Yeah, I'm
That's
so
what
sorry.
number 1 according to one girl, not according to both girls. But yeah, okay.
Well, she still picked him in the date. Sarah still picked him in the date.
Have me on some more and you'll see.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, Niles. I like your
Yeah,
confidence.
that's my boy right there. That's my boy, confident.
Can we see a Coach
I'm gonna
White
bring Natty on, Alex.
competition? I want to see that. If the student can outperform the master.
Just bring
Ooh.
Natty on and see what
That
happens.
would be an interesting competition.
No, Natty. My girl's not on the menu.
But I'd like to do this again with more struggling guys, because I think the guys that came in here have some talent, have some natural talent. It'd be fun to do with guys who are just awful. A lot of the guys want to see that. They want to see us improve guys who come in just terrible. You know, so I'd like to do this again, run it back with
I'll be
guys
honest,
who are,
dude, this
who are
was
not
like
good.
way too much work for like not.
Well, you don't have to coach them over weeks and stuff. You could do it like a 20-minute, 30-minute thing. It doesn't have to be intense. We stretched this out over 2 weeks. If we had done it like over a few days, then it would have been like, you know, a 30-minute call. It wouldn't have been coaching for so long.
A free 30-minute phone call at that.
Yeah, 30-minute.
I don't know. I would have to if I'm gonna do this again. Like it would have to be like the stakes. I would need something to motivate me. The stakes would have to be like high. Either there's like I don't know.
Well,
like,
we don't have to do it as a competition. I can just help some of the struggling guys, and we can see improvements and stuff that way.
yeah, if you want to just help guys, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm down to help. Can give feedback on their dates.
All right.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. So we what time is it? 10:40. We can do what should we do? Should we just open up the panel and have just a few guys go on date?
Yeah, and then we'll review them together. Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, you girls got another 20-30 minutes? Or do you have a bedtime?
Yeah. No, that's good.
All right, cool. All right, so thank you everyone for competing. Juan, Austin, Niles, James, Johnny. Appreciate y'all. Y'all did great. Whether you're on my team or not, I appreciate everyone for participating. Except
problem.
you did too good, so I don't appreciate that. But you know,
Niles killed it, man. Killed it.
you shouldn't have done that good when you're not on my team. But okay, that's fine. Everyone makes mistakes.
Alex, if I was your first pick, you wouldn't have this problem.
You were up there on my list, honestly. You were up there on my list, but yeah, it's just with the
I appreciate it.
Yeah, with the snake draft, it was just didn't work out that way. But yeah, cool. All right, so let me take all the guys who are competing off. Then again, appreciate y'all. Big round of applause.
Thank you, bro.
Bam, 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 and bam. All right, cool. All right, so let's open up the panel for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then let's see. All right.
Coach Whitepill, Ashley's in the chat. Talking some
She's
shit
mean
about
to
you.
me. She's really mean to me.
Well, you set yourself up for it.
I know. It's fine. I can take it.
You and Greg should have a discussion and work out what happened. Seems to be.
I mean, I can say it on stream. He just didn't trust me as his coach, and I want guys up here that trust me. Obviously, I brought in Niles because he trusted what I was teaching him, and he killed it. Right? Nothing against Greg. It's my fault for picking him. He didn't. He wanted to be on your team, not mine, and he didn't trust me. It's simple as that. Nothing against Greg. I'm wishing him the best in all the speed dates. He's got a ton of natural talent. That's why I am. But he made a coach, and he didn't want to take what I was teaching and use it. Right. So nothing against him. I don't have a problem with Greg. He's got a problem with me. Like that's kind of the issue.
Oh shit.
Let's let Greg tell his side of the story.
Go ahead, Greg.
Order.
Go ahead.
All right, order in the court. So,
yeah, go ahead.
False allegations. So he says that apparently I didn't trust him, but I said, "Yo, like I will listen to what you tell me." He was like, "You have to listen to me." He's like, "If you're gonna be Greg, you're not gonna do well. But if you like, you channel,
I didn't say that.
like, well, you said it in a different way. You're like, you're not bad at game, but like you gotta listen to what I'm saying." And he's like, "You gotta commit 100%." And I told you, man, I was like, I'd commit, but then you're like, nah. You said Alex is better. You're like, get coached by him, pretty much. Long story short. And I'm like, okay, but I was like, I feel like if you like really wanted me to like still be on, your team, and then like, I would have listened to like what you told me, man. But you kind of just like kicked me off last second. I thought that wasn't cool. So I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I did apologize to you for kicking you off last second. That wasn't cool but it was like what came up last second. You were telling the chat that you were going to pick a few of my tips and that the rest was not good. Whoa. You were basically saying my coaching wasn't good. And that confirmed to me you didn't trust me. And that's okay, man. I shouldn't have picked you. That's my fault. And then kicking you out last minute sucks. I didn't want to do that. And I said I was sorry for that. I'm apologizing for doing that.
Maxing.
No, but like everyone wants to like have beef and stuff. No one wants to like I'm sorry that I kicked you off last minute. I told you that. And it was shitty to do that, but I felt like I wanted Niles to come in who trusted everything I said and believed in it, and he crushed it. So
I mean, good for him, man. But like I said, like, like you just kind of, it sounds like you didn't have trust in me in the beginning, man. Cause like, you kind of, it's not about the,
we're boring the shit out of Rosario right now. So
yeah, can we just like, let's skip the freaking drama. If Coach Whitefield wants to challenge me to a boxing match, I'll fly out to Thailand. I'll box him.
Let's do it. I'm training Muay Thai. Let's do it, Greg. Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll do Muay Thai box. I'm in for the boxing match. Let's do it.
Okay, bet. Let's actually get to business.
You want to go on a date with Rosario?
Yeah, Rosario.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Good luck, Greg. I believe.
Thank you. Thanks, Banana. Hola.
Hi. Why are you fighting?
Who am I fighting? One of the exotic, guys with the banana shirt. See, I don't know. I guess I can use Gringo Espanol, but Alex would prefer if I don't do full Spanish. So what we'll do it like this. So it seems that you're a fan of people who are like fighters, right?
Fighters.
Yeah, because you're like, who you fighting? You kind of came in a little aggressive.
No,
there.
it's because I don't like fights. It's boring.
Oh, it's boring? You're more of a
fights, like talking fights, it's boring.
Yeah. What would you say is not boring then?
Dance.
Yeah? Are you a good dancer?
Of course.
Yeah?
I love to dance.
What kind of dancing are we talking about though?
Right now?
Yeah, like what's your favorite type of dances?
Salsa and bachata.
Oh, you said bachata?
Yes, and salsa.
Ooh. Now, which one is like easier to learn? Would you say salsa is easier or
No, I think bachata it's easier, but if you learn first salsa, it's better because salsa is like the principal dance. If you know how to dance salsa, you can dance anything.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. What do you like to do?
Well, dancing's cool. I don't know if I'd be as much of an exotic dancer as you. I like to train, MMA, and I like to go to the gym. And sometimes I like to go to the nude beach.
To what?
El Playa de la, I don't know how to say nude. So it's like a special section where you can go, and it's like no clothes. But if you go past,
Okay. I understand. I understand. Yeah.
yeah, and you said you're from Bolivia, right?
Yes.
Do they have those in like Bolivia or
Here we don't have beach.
no?
No.
What do you guys have?
Uh, a lot of nature, yes, but no beaches.
Ah, interesting. It sounds like you guys have some good restaurants there.
Yeah, I mean here you can find a really good food, traditional food. Yeah, it's different than in other cities, but yeah.
Yeah, and that's
What
maybe what
kind
we're
of
gonna.
food do you like? What?
Oh, I like So I like Brazilian food. Oh, I thought Alex was coming in for a second. I like Brazilian food, and I like Mexican food and Russian food. We should find a really good Mexican restaurant and go there for our romantic date.
Here in Bolivia?
Yeah, in Bolivia. You're gonna fly me out, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it'll be fun. You know, we're gonna set the scene. I mean, like, give me like a really good Bolivian dish.
It's called.
All right, there we go.
There we go. Okay, gotcha.
All right, when are you guys going to learn that Bolivia is a goddamn landlocked country? All right, people need to start opening up a fucking copy of the globe. It blows my mind how many people think that Bolivia is like on the ocean. Oh my god,
ocean front.
God damn it. Every time I hear that, I'm just like, dear God.
Is that why you were about to come in before? You're like, oh.
No, I was actually because I switched spots because I was in that little room because Indian P thought he was going to pull a chick. So I went over there, but yeah, no, now I'm back in my regular spot. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention because I was changing all my tech stuff. So I'll let the other people weigh in. What do you think, Rosario? What do you think about this Russian gentleman over here?
She's intimidated a little bit.
No, she's not intimidated, Greg.
Papi de la Russo? Very.
She's trying to be nice right now, and she doesn't know how to say it without being mean to you.
She can give me a virtual slap through the screen. I won't get offended.
No, it's okay. I think he was. He seemed like too. I don't know how to say. But
too risque.
Like
too gamey.
Too much energy. You know, like he was like, I don't know how to explain.
I was quick with the moves.
Yeah, he was like want to talk about a lot of things so quickly that it was kind of I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because probably Coach Whitefield's coaching messed him up so much. If he had my coaching, he would be all grounded right now.
Listen, no. So actually, that's one thing that I talked about with you, Greg. I wanted you to chill out more and vibe more and be more really you. So this high energy stuff is fun, but it's not the real you. I don't think you walk around all day super high energy. And what I wanted you to do, is be more real you. You use a lot of gamey stuff, which can work. But you start out that way, and then I wanted you to chill out, vibe, be closer to Johnny for the second half, get to know Rosario on like a deeper level, connect on something, because it's kind of like fun and interesting, but you do that too high energy throughout the whole date. And if the second half of the date, you chill out, you be more real Greg with her and chill and just vibe with her, you're going to do a lot better on these dates.
Well, I would actually agree with everything Josh just said.
Yeah. Well, he told me, like, I'm not going to go too into detail about his game plan, but he told me to ask, like, the specific questions. I mean, you guys kind of saw kind of like what Carlos was doing with the, asking certain questions, to try to get, like, certain, like, answers. But I can't just go into, like, calm mode because it's like, I'm just that type of guy. Like, some people, you'll either really like me or you'll really hate me. There's no in between. So just, like, I kind of fall into, like, one or two categories, but it's not bad advice. It's just I don't know. I feel like two different styles of game, like what Josh.
Let me ask you a question, and I mean, like I don't know how to say this besides the way I'm going to say it. Do you feel like maybe part of it is that you're subconsciously trying to like imitate me?
No, not you. It's like because Josh was actually telling me some things, and like he kind of got me thinking. He was like, yo, ask this, ask that. So I was like thinking, and I was just like, yeah, maybe I should. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I was trying to like mix up styles, and it just comes out like really sloppy.
Well,
like something,
but that's
you know what I mean?
Because
But that's
I've
the thing,
seen
it's-
people before try to like kind of like imitate me, and like it usually doesn't end well because I have a pretty unique like sense of humor.
Yeah.
So it's
There
not
can
about
only, there can
style.
only be one Alex.
I know you
Yeah,
can't
it's
clone
not-
Alex.
But it's not about styles. It's about being more real and like connecting with someone. And those questions aren't meant to be read like a list. It's questions that get to know someone on a deeper level, their personality, their family, what they actually care about, rather than work and weather and future dates and stuff. And I want that is like everyone should be doing with every game is how do you get to know a person instead of just like this show that you're trying to put on, right? Be more real, talking about what you actually care about. And so we talked about you're really into giving back to the community, which says a lot about what you care about. And if you're a caring person who gives in a community and the girl does charity work, you're going to connect on a deeper level. And it's not just going to be like this like showy gamey stuff. And that's what I was trying to get you to do. It's not a list of questions. It's a list of ideas for questions that can get you connected on a deeper level, because you're not supposed to just have a list. You're not going to just like check it off like game. Game isn't like copy and paste these lines. It's finding what works for you and picking one of those questions that really resonates with you. And if Rosario, for example, did charity work and you're like, I want to become a police officer because I want to give back to the community, you're going to connect with her on a deeper level. Then you add flirtation and sexualization and romanticizing on top of that, you're going to have a much better dates.
No, I mean, your advice definitely. So, like, this is just going to be my opinion. Like, his advice helps. I feel like people who don't have a lot of experience. Like, I feel like people that, like, have more experience in game, they might not benefit from it. But, like, if you're trying to learn the basics, like, yeah, you can get out of it. I just feel like Alex's style is more advanced. That's why
But it's not about styles. I don't have
more. But I'm not trying to, like, emulate it. You know what I mean? Like, I see what, like, everyone's
that's
saying.
What you were resisting. That's exactly what you were resisting. You think the advice is for beginners. It's for intermediate and advanced. It's not.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We can agree to disagree.
That's why I had to sub you out.
All right, let's switch things up. Let's have Sarah go on a date with Rosario. How about that?
Yeah.
Who wants to see that?
This is
too easy. Girls game is way better than guys game.
It's also significantly more entertaining than whatever it is.
That's good.
I don't know.
I like it.
I don't
like
know
it.
if Rosario would enjoy this one as much as that other girl did.
She'll enjoy it. Trust me.
Oh, Sarah, come on, Sarah, show it.
I don't understand what is happening.
Do you like girls at all? Like chicas, un poquito?
Sí, te gusta mucho.
Do you want to go on a date with Sarah? Chica blonda?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Chica y chica.
No.
See, that's what I'm
No
saying.
say, no
Like,
say.
No, it's because I'm not interesting. Like,
okay. No worries. No worries.
No
It would
pressure.
be pointless.
There's another guy who wants a date.
Sarah
She would just be uncomfortable. Yeah, she would just be uncomfortable the whole time.
She understands more than the three of you.
All right, let's bring on. There's quite a few guys backstage. I don't know. Let's bring on Vikram. Hello.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. All right. So who do you want to go on a date with?
I've already been on a date with Rosario, so I'll go with Sarah tonight.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Making me work for that wand.
Yeah, you're actually almost exactly my type, so I'm quite excited to get to talk to you tonight. How are you?
I'm good. So you're into blondes or?
Yeah, white blonde women who are with a quite interesting wall behind you, I guess. I was quite initially when I was watching you do your thing, I was looking at your wall thinking like, are you at home right now, or is it just like an outdoorsy place you're at?
Yeah, no, I'm at home. I actually like paneled that wall. This is actually my office space for me. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, like how did you get into this this whole thing we're doing, Like how did you get into meeting Alex and all that?
Oh, well, Ashley introduced me to the channel, and I started watching, and then I started getting involved in the live chats, and then I watched a speed date one night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so fun. We should do this. And so Ashley and I came on for a speed date one night, and then now I just kind of keep coming back here and there.
Yeah, you've been quite a positive experience, and you make the speed dates more fun. So maybe
thank
after
you.
this is done, we could turn the speed date into a more real thing, you know?
Oh, really? What would we do on a real date?
It really depends. Like, first of all, I would either have to fly out to you, which is I'm guessing about a 2-3 hour flight, or you fly over here and I could take you to some of the best spots in Vancouver.
Well, do you want home court advantage?
Yeah, but you know, I'm always open to new experiences. It just depends on how fun you could make the date if you were to take lead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if I were to take you to Vancouver, yeah, you kind of look like the kind of person that does not like partying, so we probably wouldn't go into like a nightclub area. But I
Smart
think
move.
you'd probably like a good lounge where we can just chill, listen to some chill music, get somewhat tipsy, and then go back home to listen to some even better music, you know?
Yeah. What kind of music do you like?
It really depends on what I'm feeling like in the moment. If I'm at a nightclub, it's usually anything that gets my drunk brain to be more hyped. But if I'm at home and I'm feeling super like chill, it might be something a lot more like, I don't know, I guess James Blunt or something like that. What
Oh,
about you?
really?
I don't know.
You're beautiful. Now, what would be your makeout music? What kind of music would you want to listen to while you're making out?
Yeah, I think that if you were to be making out with me, you wouldn't really care about the music because you wouldn't even notice it
Oh,
at that point, you know? I'd be
really?
I'd be getting you excited enough that it would just not matter at all. Like,
Wow.
do you think you'd be able to do that to me though?
You know, I'm a giver. And quite honestly, me naked, that's enough for you to be distracted heavily. I mean, you wouldn't even know where you are at that point.
Yeah, you know what? I think I might be convinced by you. So you're you're going up on you've increased my level of interest. No, I think I've interacted with Ashley a little bit on like a YouTube comment section a couple of times, I think. But now I'd like to, to get to know you more on a physical level, if that makes sense.
There you go.
Vikram, hello. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, Ashley. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll give Vikram.
Vikram.
I'll give Vikram credit. Vikram is the guy that introduced me to Destiny. So if you guys have been enjoying those collabs, props to Vikram for that. So thank you again. Appreciate it. Yeah, I honestly, again, I'll be honest. Again, I wasn't really paying attention because I was like working on 5 different group chats. But I'll let the other people jump in and think what they thought. I thought from the little I saw, I thought Vikram did better than he usually does. But again, I wasn't paying attention 100%.
Yeah, I think Vikram did well. I think Sarah made it a little easy on him. She was the one sexualizing, so she was giving him, like, feeding him stuff, which made it easier on him. But it'd be nice to see him.
Yeah, but she's
kind of initiate that process.
Like an experienced MILF. That's what they do. They sexualize.
Well, that's great, but it's
easy on the younger guys.
Yeah, but it's good for the guys to lead.
I gave him the cue to let him know it was okay to go there, and he took it. See, it's the ones that fail to take it that's where they mess up. Like
Josh, you might need some coaching from Sarah.
She did great. No, Sarah's right. Yeah. Sarah did great.
I think you did.
But with Vikram, so I also think there's this thing a lot of guys do where they're trying to impress the girl and saying, I will do this and I will do this. And then they're qualifying themselves with like, when you're saying like things like, I like you more now, that's kind of gamey because it's not like how you really feel. And that comes across. So when you're natural, you were good. And then you kind of use some of the stuff that doesn't feel natural. So the whole Ashley, come on, I'm giving him advice. Can I give him some advice? You're interrupting me.
Advice.
And then the other thing is when you
doesn't feel natural.
what I was thinking.
So the whole Ashley.
So the other thing is that when she said the makeout thing, the one thing I want you to do is instead of saying, if we make out, say when we make out. So have that confidence to talk about it as if it's going to happen. Assume that it's going to happen. And that kind of confidence works really well, not saying maybe we will. She gave you the cue to say we will and when we do. And so you're future projecting something that will happen, and it's more real to her if you're saying when rather than if. So that's a minor point, but it's really effective. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Pretty good advice, I would say. But okay, so I mean, now let's let Ashley. So you want to have a discussion with Josh? I don't know what actually the context.
No, she doesn't want to have a discussion. She wants to berate me with insults.
Is that true, Ashley? Do you want to berate him with insults?
No, actually, I will have a discussion. Would you like to, Josh? You want to
Sure,
have
if you're gonna be nice.
with me?
If you're gonna be nice with me,
I'm not promising I'll be nice.
then I don't want to have a discussion.
You look very good tonight, Josh.
Well, okay, now it's improvement. That's an improvement.
I mean, come on.
All right, that's an
I like
improvement.
that shirt. You got it a little bit unbuttoned there.
Okay, this is better.
Your beard's
better.
trimmed up all nice. Looks good.
Thank you.
You got a decent background going on. Lighting's looking nice. Your head's not so shiny tonight. I'm digging it. No, really, I'm digging it. You're doing good. You're giving some based advice there, aren't you? I mean, I think so. That wasn't bad advice. That wasn't bad advice at all. How is it in Thailand tonight? How's the weather?
It's morning here. It's actually beautiful. I'm excited to get out.
What time
for the
is
day.
it there?
Yeah. Let me see. 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Nice. Well, you look well rested.
It's actually beautiful.
Hi, Zed. Oh God.
Who's that keeps coming on? What the hell?
It's just a troll. I just can't stop laughing at that. But okay, I'll shut up now.
That's fine.
So you're feeling well rested. You look well rested. Like I said, everything's nice, tight. How's Thailand been going for you?
That's great.
It is. Yeah.
Love
you
it
met
here.
nice little Taiwanese ladies.
Yeah. Taiwanese. No, Taiwan is a different country.
I'm just teasing.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for picking up on it, though. You got a nice smile. Super cute.
Well, at least Josh knows his geography, so that gives him a few points, right?
Yeah, I like this Ashley.
Do you?
This version of Ashley's awesome. Yeah.
Isn't she? She's so sweet. Guess what, Josh? You're my little fucking bitch.
See, there now the real Ashley comes out.
Yeah, it does. You're my little fucking bitch. Do you see how easy it is to run game on someone, Josh? You just got to tell them their head's not shiny.
Just be
and they have a nice
fake. Just
smile.
be fake. Just be fake. That's all it is.
Pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're the king of that, aren't you?
So what's the nature of your guys' conflict? What's the backstory?
Well, for me personally, I think that Josh is do you really want me to go? Okay. All right. I think Josh is a fake and a phony. I think he's a snake in the grass and a little weasel ass bitch. That's what I think. That's the nature of my conflict with him.
This is why we can't have conversations.
No, that's what I think. Do you want to know why I think that? Ask me something.
No, I don't care what you think now. You just want to insult me. That's why you come on
You
stream.
cared a whole lot last time we talked. Now you don't?
When was the last time?
Now I don't. No, I didn't know you were going to berate me last time. Now that I know that you're going to insult me, I don't.
Now that you know that you have no answers to actually come back at me with, you're going to shut it down.
Well, let me moderate this. Let me moderate this a little bit.
There's nothing to moderate. I don't want to sit here and be insulted.
Okay, so
I don't want to moderate anything.
Ashley will do no more insulting, right, Ashley?
No. She just gave me fake compliments for 5 minutes, and then the real Ashley came out and insulted me.
I was just proving to you how easy game can be on someone.
Yeah, that's called fake game. You were faking it. I don't want to.
You're not faking it?
No, I'm not faking it.
You're not faking it. You banana-suited motherfucker are not.
I'm not faking
it. Are you
shit. No, I ain't faking shit, Ashley.
Shit. Shut up. That's such
okay, great.
Vikram.
What if we
Vikram, I thought you did very good tonight, Vikram. Actually, you did. You kept the conversation running. You did an incredibly good job. You did pick up on Sarah's cues. I know Sarah very well. And everything that you said back to her was completely based. And kudos to you, my man.
Thank you very much. Ashley, I feel like Sarah and you, we should have like a conversation on stream someday.
I would love that. Yeah, absolutely.
Vikram, how do you feel about going on a speed date with Ashley? Ooh.
I'd be down. I don't know if Ashley's interested
Alex,
though.
you know how I feel about speed dating.
How do you feel about speed dating? You don't like them or what?
Ever since KRW, I'm not the biggest fan of speed dates. I don't handle myself, but I do like Vikram.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll rain check that maybe at some point.
Yeah, we'll rain check a speed. Ashley's not a speed date. Ashley's terrible at speed dating.
All right. Well, last question, Ashley. How about this? Who do you hate less, Kevin or Josh? Because you don't like either one of them. They're both not on your favorite people list. But who do you hate less?
Definitely Kevin.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate Kevin less. I'll say that.
But you still hate him a little. You still hate him a little bit, right? Just not as much.
Kevin, yeah, a little bit, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, yeah, but you know what?
I take that as a compliment that I'm more hated.
Most wanted.
Cool, Josh. You would, you cuck ass bitch.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Ashley. Appreciate you as always.
Good times.
Have a good night. All right. Let's go back into I guess whatever the fuck we were doing.
Alex, just wanted to say, so I know the advice you gave me before was to like try to sexualize more. So I really tried to do that this time. So hopefully I did better.
I think you did better. Again, I'll have to rewatch it honestly. Sorry, I'm really bad at multitasking. So when I'm like, I was focused on like 5 different group chats that I was ignoring for the whole competition. But I'll rewatch it later and I'll give you my feedback.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Let's do like 1 or 2 more and then we'll wrap up. Who's backstage? Okay, the John Anthony impersonator is cracking me up. Oh, let's bring this guy on. He's actually pretty good. Yeah, what up?
Alex, I have to go.
Oh, Rosario has to go. Okay.
Well, fuck, then I have to go.
Bye, Josh.
Thanks for coming, Rosario. We appreciate you.
Wait, I have to go if Rosario's not going to go.
Hang on. Let me flirt with Rosario a little bit. When are you coming to Miami? Do you have any plans to visit?
What?
Are you coming to Miami anytime?
I'm planning to go for New Year's season, actually. So I hope I could meet you.
Yeah, I'll be here for New Year's season. So we can meet up for New Year's season. Me, you, and my dog. He's excited to meet you, Rosario. I told him all about you.
Okay, great.
All right, we'll be in touch. Bye, Rosario.
Okay, bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Josh. Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye, Rosario.
Rosario.
All right.
Sorry, Hugh.
Damn it.
I know.
I know.
I'm not
She's
really
a
into
bitch,
middle-aged
man.
white women. I'm just kidding.
Well, first of all,
It's
Hugh,
okay.
Rosario's my girl, so chill out with that. You know.
Who is?
Rosario. We're in love. We had a speed date a month ago.
Alex is going to take her off the menu soon.
I actually watched that.
I imagine like how much like fucking I don't know gall it would take to take someone off the menu who I've never even met. like I've never met her. I've never even what's it called? Even like talk to her. Like it's always my roommate Indian P who sets it up with her. So I've never even had like a texting discussion with her.
What?
Yeah, I know that's weird, right? I gotta because the issue is that it was okay.
Wait, so you're cock blocking Indian PE? This is what I'm hearing.
No. Here's the story. So it was actually our mutual friend. I won't say his name. I'll just say A. His same name starts with A. Who met her?
John.
I think he cold approached her. He got her number, but then she went back before they could meet up or whatever for like a date. And then we were like asking him because we do a lot to help him. So we're asking him if he knows any leads, and he like introduced us to her. So she's been coming on the show, but like technically he hasn't had a chance to go on a date with her first. So when it comes to like wingman ethics, it would be unfair for either one of us to try to like hit on her until he shoots a shot. So it's kind of
well, if he's not gonna shoot a shot, then I mean I'm not waiting for him.
Hugh, you're fucking last on the list, okay?
Come on, man. I'll be up at the top. If she stayed here, I would definitely be up on the top of her list.
Dude, don't you live in like fucking Indiana, Minnesota, or like some random
Nebraska, but close.
Nebraska?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't think anyone's relocating here.
No, I do gotta say, Hugh, your game is quite interesting, and you are super young, so I'm very excited to see where you're going to be at when you're like 24, 25.
Yeah, me too. I guess we'll see in 6 years.
But what the fuck is the deal with you always being in a blackout? Like, are you always in the dark? Are you a vampire or something? Are you allergic to light?
Yeah, I like sucking girls' bloods and stuff. I don't know.
No, seriously, dude. I've never seen you with the lights on. You've been on here like 4 times.
Yeah, it's because my computer screen is like very like dimmed down, like red light. Like it helps my eyes when I have lights on and the computer. Like it, yeah, I have bad eyes. I'm glaucoma prone or something like that. I don't know. They told me it helps. So
okay, interesting. All right, so you want to
no?
go?
I just pulled that out of my ass. I just like sitting in the dark.
That's what I figured. All right, you want to go on a quick date with Sarah before you'll be our last person?
Sure, I'll go with the raging tomato.
Well, you're wearing a red shirt, so it kind of makes sense. All right, I'm gonna take me and Josh out.
Yes, somebody's finally more red than me.
I know my computer screen makes me look like a tomato. We kind of look the same right now. It seems you've got a little bit greener eyes than me, though. Can you tell?
Oh, yeah, you've got a darker color.
My eyes are
like
hazel.
Dark, yeah, but like a darker green. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, in the dark they're really brown, but when the light shines in them, it's like green and brown.
Oh,
I've been
nice.
told I have fairly seductive eyes. So
Seductive, huh? Well, what are you gonna seduce with those eyes?
I'll use my eyebrows. Well, you, of course. That's why we're here, right?
Oh, all right.
But
Bring it on.
I feel like I've seen you before on these speed dates, right? I've watched a couple of Alex's VODs before, like the live stream after. So I know that you have 2 children, right? So, okay. And you do what exactly? I didn't pay attention to that part, if you ever said that.
My job?
Yeah.
I'm the director of compliance for a financial management firm.
So you're the person that, kicks down doors and makes sure that people are paying their shit on time, or what? Compliance.
No.
Leader of compliance.
No.
Sounds like a Nazi regime or something.
Financial management is regulated by the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission. And so basically you have a compliance person who ensures that your company is following all the rules and recording the right things, not doing like secret trades or anything sketchy, things like
no
that.
Embezzlement is going on.
Exactly.
No shady shit.
All we're doing is really just ensuring that we're complying with the regulations, and you have a policy, like a manual that tells you exactly what you should not do, and I'm just walking around making sure we're doing it for the most part.
It sounds like you just like read off of a job description or something. Like that sound to me, I don't know about you, but that sounds so fucking boring. Like what? Sarah Bobero dash the raging tomato. What is unique to you? Like if in an ideal world, if you had free reign to do whatever you wanted, and your friends, your family, like no one would find out what you're doing, like what would you really want to do rather than being the compliance director, something or other? Like what is your ideal
So
world?
I actually did ballet ever since I was a very, very little girl. And it was always my dream. I danced all the way up until I was about 18. And I was part of
So
a
you got good
studio.
legs. You got
great
those
legs.
dance girl
I have
legs.
great legs, yes. But I was part of a studio. I was teaching classes. I lived out in Branson, Missouri, so I was dancing in actual shows.
Shit, Branson. I went there one time. I remember I ate dinner at like this big fucking meatball spaghetti place. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was like the number one
Maybe,
attraction, but
I mean, Lambert's. I know Lambert's is up near like Ozark. That's the only like fun restaurant I could think of where they do crazy shit. But I don't know of very many Italian-ish type of places. Most of it's all like country fried steak or mashed potatoes and things like that. So
the American dish.
Tell
me more about your dancing, though. I'm curious. Why did you stop dancing?
Well,
dancing seems like such a you thing. Like your personality like flows very, very fluidly.
No, I loved it. I was very passionate about it. I still miss it to this day. But I had kind of a moment of, will this be a lucrative career? Will this be stable? And I watched my studio director, I watched them kind of, they had a studio, which was, a constant and a stable piece, but I watched them go, from dancing show to show and not knowing when the next audition they were going to make or this or that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to bet my, bank account on that. So, so I went to the military instead, and
Hey, well, that's
guaranteed
they do a different kind of dancing there. It's a lot more
very
robotic.
different, very
1, 2,
different.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I was in ROTC in high school, so I was very familiar with, drill team and the commands, the branches, and basically, and I grew up in a military family as well. So it wasn't too much of a, like, nobody was surprised. I think my senior prophecy was like, Sarah's going to go and be the next G.I. Jane or some dumb shit like that. So
I get that vibe a little bit from you. Like you seem like you've been through the rungs with, masculinity and femininity. You embrace that feminine side with the dancing and whatnot, the ballet. Very
I feel like I
low-key.
have a very good balance. Like I feel like if it's a bunch of dudes hanging out in a basement watching a football game, I could sit chill and be one of the crowd, but if
Right.
it's also a bunch of girls going to to do a bachelorette party or get dressed to the nines and go out to a nightclub, like I could do that as well. So
Jack of all trades, master of none.
yeah, master of none.
Except for the speed dating part, you got that shit unlocked.
I
right?
know. Apparently, I think I'm
Alex,
pretty good at
that was early. That was premature.
No, that was 5 minutes, dude.
I didn't get to ask her a very important question.
Well, go ahead, ask her now. No pressure.
Well, okay. Imagine a scenario, right? 2 twin brothers, okay? You're in a bar, right? And they both walk in, identical. Your ideal attraction, like when you see them, you feel like, these guys are definitely my type. One of them has the most amazing, pleasure-giving hands, and the other one is a fantastic dancer. Who are you going with? With your dance background, I would assume dancer, but I'm curious.
No, I'm going for the hands, baby.
Okay.
You can dance horizontally all day long, and yeah, that's fun. But
That's true.
Like,
hey,
at the
dancers
end of
could
the
have good
day-
technique doing the horizontal tango too, though. It goes both
honestly,
ways.
I feel like guys who dance well, I'm not going to discredit them, but sometimes I think they try to pull those moves in bed, and it's actually like they try too hard. So it's actually like,
Right.
no, I want you to be manly, like go caveman style on me and just fuck the shit out of me. Like
Just
we don't need all
fucking
that jazzy crap.
Grunting and screaming gibberish.
Yeah, basically, just knock it out of the park there.
All right, Alex.
All
Let's
right.
hear.
Can I review first?
Yeah, sure, Josh.
Where you go? Yeah, so it's really interesting because you didn't mess up until that last part where you had ended the date. So I'll cover the last part first. So you were asking her what type of guy she likes. That's no guy should be asking that because that's putting her in the judging frame of like qualifying yourself to her and trying to be one of those guys.
I disagree with that one.
Yeah.
Here, wait.
because
I think we should let Josh talk.
Asking what she likes in bed or whatever, if it's going sexual, is very different than asking what type of guy she likes in bed. Because now you're saying, I want to be what type of guy, and you have to try and fit into her box of what she likes. You're putting her in the judging frame. The rest of it was the best. I've watched a lot of speed dates. Up until the normal speed date that you did was the best I've seen from anyone. It's not even close. What it is so there's two things. One is guys are always worried about what to say, how to, what words to use. There's something called paraverbals, which is everything that's not the words themselves. It's how you talk, tone of voice, how slow you talk. And you nailed that. You've talked much slower. You're much more confident than anyone. You don't give a fuck. You're just saying what comes to mind. And you have this vibe that you're just being you. There's no gaminess about you. You're just being real. You're just being you. But how you talk is almost like hypnotic. But you're not trying to put on a voice. It's just you. And you could almost like read the dictionary to some of these girls and beat a lot of the guys. I'm not even joking. Just from your confident, how you talk. And then the other thing you did, which I've been trying to get these guys to do, is you asked what's unique about her. You got to her dancing stuff. You got into deep conversation about what's really important to her, her childhood, what she grew up doing, what she loves, dancing. And that is how you connect with someone. Getting to, who cares what job they do? Some people hate their job, and you got connected with her on a deeper level. And then you use this hypnotic, confident voice to really, do what you needed to do. So I thought up until the last part, when you decided to ask another question, that was the best speed date by far I've seen since I've watched a million of these.
Can I allow me to piggyback off that? I actually really appreciate what you said. Like everything that you just observed in that 5-minute span is like everything I've been going for. Like that's sort of been my approach. Alex, I think, has sort of like picked up on that from my previous ones. The one we did last week, like I totally shit the bed on that with like bringing up traumatic experiences. But with Sarah, it felt a little bit more natural. Like, she's had these life experiences. Like she's had this time to like imagine these ideal scenarios, like with dancing, military, or whatever. So that I'm trying to like slide into that pocket of like getting the woman to talk, and then like having almost like a hypnotic effect, trance-like effect to like connect her. Even if she doesn't feel connected consciously, like the subconscious and the verbals, like you said, paraverbals, are going to make her feel like make them feel like there's a connection. And I genuinely am interested in that.
Yeah, you're already better than a lot of coaches, so don't take too much coaching. You're already better than a lot of coaches. I'm not joking. You're very good. You just have to be able to replicate what you did. That's the hard part, is being able to repeat what you're doing. Because you have this thing where with any kind of woman, there's no styles. You can run that style with any kind of woman and make it work. You just have to adapt the style, what you're doing to the type of woman. So like you said, traumatic experiences can be really bad if you bring them up too early. So you have to figure out the type of woman that you're talking to and calibrate to that woman. But the style is on point, and don't get too much coaching that might mess up what you're doing. I'd be worried about anyone coaching you right now, because it's so natural. And I would just keep trying to repeat what you just did there.
I appreciate it, man. Alex, I see you smirking a little bit. I want to hear what you had to say.
I agree with most of what he said, except for the part that you can't ask what kind of guys are you into. I think that's nonsense.
I forgot I was going to mention that.
You could absolutely ask that question. It doesn't indicate anything. I think, in my opinion, Josh is overthinking that one. But
I don't think.
Allow me to elaborate.
That's one of my favorite questions.
Well, I'll go. I just want to clarify. I don't think he did it poorly. I've seen a lot of guys use that question very, very poorly. So his was fine. It didn't help him, is what I'm saying. It didn't really hurt him. He was fired until that point. But I'm saying I've seen a lot of guys ask the same question, and it sounds like they're qualifying themselves, trying to impress her. Like, I'm going to be that type of guy that you like. And once you say, I'm going to be that type of guy.
I don't think it needs to go in that direction. I think it's just you're getting to know the girl. But most of the time when guys are getting to know the girl, they ask boring questions like, what kind of hobbies do you have? What do you do for work? What do you do for fun? I think what kind of guys you're doing to is a much more interesting way of getting to know the girl.
Yeah.
It's going to cause her to think, and she's going to be like, what kind of guys am I into, right? She's going to describe. And if you're doing a good job so far, up to that point, you're confident. Typically, she's going to describe a guy who's similar to you, right? And then at that point, it's very easy to piggyback off that and be like, you're just describing me right now. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I want a real answer to the question. Stop just describing me.
Yeah.
I think it's very easy to flip the frame on that one. So,
coming from
I think
the
it's
guy
just
who
easy to
asked
do
the
it wrong.
question,
Go ahead.
my intention behind that question, I asked her because I was genuinely curious on what she would pick, because she said she was a dancer. So in my mind, I was like, okay, she'll probably pick dancer because she likes the energy that she feels with them when they're dancing, or like the technique and stuff. Then she said hands. And whatever her response is, I'm still going to go off that. I'm not going to qualify myself to that. I'm almost introducing both extremes so that whichever one she says, I can stack on that a little bit, like go with it and make her feel like I fit either one.
See, here's the issue though. That's really good, but only you can pull that off. A lot of guys just do it wrong. That's what I'm saying. It's a risky move because what you're saying works, but only because you're the one doing it. A lot of guys take that thing and try and do it, and they mess it and they fail miserably. That's why I say not do it, because the way you're describing works. So
I've never really seen anyone fuck it up with that question. I think more guys fuck up by asking super boring questions like, what do you do for fun?
Except for the red flag, green flag thing. The red flag, green flag thing gotta go. That red flag thing, yeah.
What's the red flag thing?
Every guy asks, like, what's your green flag? That's maybe a red flag for other people. Like, that's got to go.
Greg,
Like,
I
these
hear
guys don't
Greg
use
asking that in
it's
Austin.
It's not
He's got a
just
good
Greg.
question.
It's
It's a
not
good.
just
It's a good question
worded
sometimes.
confusingly, but I would ask more like, so what is your number one red flag? I just think it's worded confusing. If you ask it like that, I think again.
Okay. Well, a lot of guys say it all weird and confusing.
Yeah, I don't think you should say weird, but I do think I think it's better to ask interesting questions than ask like boring questions like what do you do for fun?
Definitely.
Your favorite hobbies?
Yeah, totally agree.
So
Yeah.
that's why I like you need to, I think it's good for guys to have like some fallback questions they can ask when they run out of shit to say. They're interesting.
I love you, Greg.
I'm super bored.
I agree with that.
Also, I just want to
totally
address something in the chat. People keep like throwing like my lay count around. I've never mentioned that, so I don't know why people are talking about my lay
Who
count.
cares?
My lay count
Yeah,
is
who
not
cares?
not 40 guys. I'm 19. I want to
cares?
know what Sarah agrees or disagrees on in this. She's kind of been sitting there looking pretty and
I was
listening to the
waiting patiently. You know, I don't think the hands or dancing question was bad at all. I think it's actually a good process of elimination form, because if you're hoping to be a hands guy and she says, well,
Sorry,
dancing, I
Stephanie.
want to dance, then, maybe that's not your kind of girl and you need to walk away, or even asking the question outright, what kind of guy are you into? Because if you're like a skinny white guy and she says, oh, I want a like big buff Mexican guy, like, you're probably not going to be it, and you probably shouldn't waste any more time, or
Right.
maybe you need to up the ante a little to convince her otherwise, but you're not going to qualify for that necessarily. If she says this is what I like, or I like gym rats and this and that, and you're a nerd, like, you just need to up the ante. That's all.
Right.
But I think it's a good form of getting to know the girl and understanding what she's into pretty quickly.
Yeah.
With giving her those two options and seeing how she responds to it.
And it's not like an uncomfortable way to like go about it.
It wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't uncomfortable at all. It wasn't like uncomfortably sexually uncomfortable, like, oh my God, how dare you? Ew. It was like oh wow, that's interesting. I've never heard that one before. Okay, let me think. Yeah. I think it's a great question. I would, I enjoyed answering it,
What is your opinion on the interaction?
I thought it was great. You're very smooth at talking. It was a good flow, good conversation. I'd definitely go out on a date with you.
I appreciate that.
Like
I'm into cougars.
You seemed genuinely interested in me, and you were asking about me, and you kept up with that. Like I didn't hear much of anything about you, and that's for your perspective, that's a good thing, like you want to get me talking.
I'm just a walking enigma sitting in a black room every night I come on these things. I could be a closeted serial killer. The other
put a one in the chat if you want Hugh to be a PWF assistant coach.
No, I want him.
I
want him.
I would.
I want him.
I would love that.
No, I want him. Alex, I want him. Give me him.
You lost the competition, bro.
We can play rock paper scissors.
Technically, I lost, but I did get
We can rock paper scissors.
Hugh is now the prize for the next.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. We're gonna
let
fight.
Me
over
speed
Hugh.
date the girls, Alex. Put me on here and get the girls to come to me.
We have a lot of ones.
Let's do a boxing match, Alex. Let's do a boxing match for Hugh.
I've been practicing for 6 months.
We'll talk offline.
I'm training Muay Thai. Let's do it, Alex.
Alex, do you need my social or something? Or I follow you on Instagram. So
do you? Shoot me, slide in my DMs.
All right, it's Jackson.
Mine too.
Okay, Josh.
Wait, mine too.
What is it? Just white pill?
Put in private chat. Put in the private chat.
Oh, right. Okay. There we go. I actually talked. I was talking to Torsha the other day, Alex, after the stream, and I started watching a YouTube channel. That debate or that podcast you did with her was interesting.
Which one? I've done a few with her.
The one where you're talking about your Lyme disease.
Oh, the one on her channel. Yeah. Yeah.
I just sent it in there though. So
Word.
Sarah, you can follow me too. You can follow me too on Instagram. It's right there. So
are you gonna slide into my DMs too?
No, I'm a little old fashioned. I prefer phone numbers, but I think I'm not sure about the legitimacy of going on a second date with you. I don't know how you feel about younger guys, but It's always
Yeah,
on the
I think I've expressed that pretty well.
I think she said she's into it.
No.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh God, no, you're way too young. My daughter could probably date you.
Well, why don't you give her my Instagram? I'll hit on your daughter.
She's still just a nudge too young yet, but like maybe in 6
How
years
young are we
you'd be
talking?
macking
Okay,
on her.
all right. Well, you conveniently left the age out until I
Yeah,
said that.
18?
Now I just look like a predator.
Sorry. No, I was not setting you up for that, and I 100% know that that was not your intentions. Do not worry. But you're much closer to her age than you are to mine, and that would just be fucking weird.
Fair enough.
Well, hey, maybe you can go on a speed date with the mom and the daughter one day. You know, maybe once
Oh
the
my
daughter's legal
God.
age, and then you guys can see, you know, who vibes more. You know, that's,
Yeah, who's got more
at
connection?
that point, Hugh will be a little older. He'll be like 24, 25. So
Yeah, I have enough teenagers in my house. I don't need another one.
fair enough. All right, cool. Thanks for coming on, Hugh. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, guys. Take
I
it easy.
do.
Yeah, that guy's a character. All right, cool. So let's, I guess, wrap up. So again, big thank you to Sarah for jumping on for the competition.
Thank you, Sarah.
We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
I
I
love
thought
your
it was-
last minute messages always.
I know. Thanks. Yeah, but I thought it was a fun competition. It was a lot of work. Probably would not do another one of those again unless the stakes were like really high.
Well,
But it is.
I will coach some of the struggling guys and see how they do between speed dates. You know, I can't give too much time, but I can give them like, you know, a short, like little bit of help and see how they
Sure,
do.
if you
So
want
it
to,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be a competition. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to help out the guys, obviously I'm not going to be opposed to you like helping people who watch my channel. So feel free.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Well, yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was a fun contest. You know, it was an interesting experience. I know, like we got like a group chat with me and my guys, and they're all saying they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, actually, let me put up my email. Hold on, if the guys want to email me.
Yeah, sure, go for
You
it.
had some really good contestants tonight.
Yeah, guys, if you want to email me, I can give a little bit of coaching. If you're going to you need to do a bunch of speed dates so you can see the improvement. But if you want a little bit of coaching, just email me, and then I can help you a little bit with the speed dates. So.
Cool. All right, awesome, Josh. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. I'll take the L, but I'm so proud of Niles who crushed it, but I will take the L gracefully.
Niles did good. Well, I think at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter who wins or loses. I think
Exactly.
it's more
the students win. I think
it was more about the fun. I can get a little competitive in the moment, but I think at the end of the
it's
day,
cool. It's cool.
Makes no difference who wins, who loses. It's more about
cool. I'm cool.
It's more
Yeah,
about
yeah.
like demonstrating the concept and seeing
exactly
how it goes.
Exactly.
And anyway, it doesn't matter because in like 2 or 3 days, John is going to be roasting all of us on his channel. And this video is going to be breaking down the speed dates, so it doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, cool. Thanks everyone for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to be that speed date with Torsia and Destiny is on. Torsia agreed. Destiny is in, so we're just coordinating that. So that's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. Probably sometime next week, we're going to keep doing more speed dates. We're going to get back to the regular concept that we're doing. We'll just bring people on. But yeah, we've also got debates and a lot of good shit in the future. So make sure you guys stay tuned and check out Josh's channel, Coach Whitepill, right? That's your channel.
Yeah, it's White Pill Man. White Pill Man. I'll put it back on the thing.
And Sarah, do you have a channel too, or?
Yeah, you can always find me at Not Your Everyday Ashley XOXO. I'm always on with her.
White Pill Man.
Perfect. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.